Hey there, I will be there in a second. I have to just go and put my tags in. Okay. So, hang on 1 second. Because this is all. Oh my goodness. This is your ASMR part of the show. Hope everybody's okay. It's on the phone. Didn't realize what time it was. I thought it was 12 o'clock. It's crazy. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay. Hope you all had a good day. I wanted to bake today and then I never got around to it, and then I said I was gonna bake maybe tonight. I don't know what I do. I was dying to bake shortbread. Oh, I got those remember those little iron things I told you about, like the funnel cakes reminded me of? I bought them. So I'm gonna do, when they come, I'm gonna do a tutorial on them. I can't believe I really remember them because I think like my mother made them like once in front of me, but I have this fond memories of this. Maybe she made them a lot of times when I was younger and it's coming back to me, I don't know. But I remember them in our pantry. Who knows where they are now, right? Okay. Daybell hearings, there'll be arraignments 11 o'clock their time and 11:30. It'll be 1 o'clock and 1:30 my time, or Eastern Standard Time. It could be your time too. I won't claim it all for myself. Let's see. And we're going to talk about Cash Gernon. And we're going to talk about Mollie Tibbetts, of course. Though it's getting a little aggravating, the trial with, I don't know, like I told you the other day, the jury was falling asleep, and because the defense attorney just doesn't stop, like as if he's gonna, like, they're gonna say, okay, wait a minute, you know, I don't know. They had his girlfriend on today, and they recalled Dalton Jack again. That name drives me crazy, you know, because it sounds like a lot. It sounds like you're not saying their last name or something. Anyway, let me get to the chat. I can't see anything. Okay. Bad. Okay. So I want to get the I'm going to go through so what the defense did, okay, they were painting the defendant as this really hard worker, you know, that, oh gosh, look, something. Oh, it was a moth or something. I knew it was something. Okay, it's a moth. It scares me. they were treating him, portraying him like a really, really hard worker, and he was never somebody that you had to be afraid of. But then they were, Dalton Jack, well, don't you get upset? Don't you have a temper? Don't you, all this stuff. Okay. So they called Dalton Jack back to the stand, and they just went over and over and over, like, kind of like, what are you drinking? What are you doing? What about this affair? You have, how many times did you sleep? When you meet? They just kept drilling him and drilling him and drilling him on that whole thing. And it was really getting nuts, right? I don't know if you've been watching it. Have you? It's a little nuts. A little nuts. Okay, so let me get something up here. Let me get a photo up here. So here's the defendant in court. He wears the headphones because he needs a translation of everything that goes on. And then he had a aunt that took the stand too. So the female defense attorney, they had their opening statement. Okay, remember they deferred their opening statement? Well, she had her opening statement. She did it. And she told people that their hearts should break for Mollie Tibbetts, that they should want justice for Mollie Tibbetts, that Mollie Tibbetts was this great person. Her family deserves justice. But then she goes, but so does Christian Bahina Rivera. And, basically that was the gist of that. Then they called the witnesses, and let me get here. So they called Dalton Jack again, and they, you were out of town when Mollie went missing. How many times did you call her? If I told you it was only one time, would you believe? Yes, I would. Well, then why would you call her one time? They were just hammering this guy, and it was just infuriating because, I don't know, it just doesn't, They also went over the 11-hour interrogation. She went over that in her opening statement too. Okay, he's shoveling poop, doing really hard work, and then he goes willingly down to this interrogation, and he willingly did that, and he was compliant and all of this stuff because, that's what he's supposed to do. They also said to Dalton Jack something like when he couldn't remember something, oh, did you black out? They're just putting all this crap in there, and it was really, I don't know, it was infuriating to me. I think some of you said it was infuriating to you too. They had his girlfriend come, his ex-girlfriend, and her name is Iris Gamboa, and they have a child together. She said that he worked, very, very hard, 12-hour days. They lived on the farm. He only got 2 days off every 2 weeks, that he was a good father. He paid $500 a month to support their daughter. He wasn't violent towards them, never showed any excessive anger. Oh, just like the normal anger, just the normal fights. Yes. They tried to show a photograph about their daughter's second birthday. They didn't show it in court. The prosecution tried to get it, thrown out. They objected to it, but the judge sustained it. The judge overruled it. I'm sorry. The judge overruled it, and the picture showed, but we didn't get to see it. It was blurry. His aunt, Bahina's aunt, came on, Alejandra Cervantes, and, talked about him, always playful around the family. Kids love him. She remembers going to the sheriff's office, but she was unable to see him or get into touch by anyone by phone. What else happened? That was like the gist of it today. It was just, like some of you said before, it was kind of a boring day. I don't know how many more witnesses they're going to call, if they're going to arrest tomorrow, or what. I imagine they'll probably have some experts on, and who's going to cast some doubt into, I guess, I don't know, how the blood got in his trunk or what happened, or he's framed. I don't know what they're going to try to do. But let me see if you guys have any thoughts on this. I don't know, it was really kind of uneventful today. I'll see what you guys say. What do you say? Hi, 80s girl. Could you text Carolyn and ask her to move? You really? Okay, can't hear? Hold on a minute. How's it now? How is it now? Is it better now? Could you not hear me at all? Oh boy, I hope you could hear it. You couldn't hear me at all? How about now? Can you hear me now? Better, okay. Could you hear me at all? I'm here, Scooter. They got me. I've got it. Did you not hear anything I said, or you heard some stuff? You hear me? Great. Okay. Much better. Okay, good. All right. It was just low. Okay. All right. He took them right to her body in the middle. Who else could have done that? Right, Pam W. Hi, Mary Warren. Let's see who's here. Let me see. Let me say hello to everybody. Hello to Scooter, 80s Girl, Beth, Bagel Blarney, Carla, Carol Boyce, Carol Plant, Cynthia, Danielle C, Debbie L, Deborah Vancouverden, Deborah Barron. Yeah, keep Debbie Bright in your prayers because her sister passed away. Henny's #1 fan, Kevin Leonard, Larky, Mary Warren, Melanie, Neo777, Pam W, Peggy K, Robbity Bob, Robin Lane, Shar, Sean Sneed, Tina Medley, Tracy, Vicky, Whisper to Me. Okay, so now on to, let's see if Lori and Chad, if you missed that, they were both indicted on charges of first-degree murder today for the deaths of JJ, Tylee, and Tammy. Okay? Lori just got a conspiracy with Tammy. Okay? But Chad got all three. And so did Alex Cox, deceased. So, yeah. We went over all that in like 2 different videos, but tomorrow there's going to be their arraignments. So that'll be 1 o'clock and 1:30 Eastern Time, 11:30 Idaho time. All right, let me just see if there's anything that's going on with any updates with them, and then we'll check on little cash. Went over the witness list, so if you did miss those, make sure you check them out. We went over Tammy's parents' family statement. So it doesn't look like nothing's changed since then. So we're up to date on Daybell, unless you guys have something to say about it. Anybody have anything to add on Daybell? Anything on Daybell? It's taken forever. Time for the justice. Yeah. Scooter. That turkey's still trying to baste you. Hi, Shay. Hey. Anybody? Nothing, right? Okay, so let's go and look at cash. Thank you, Vicky. I was busy, but I took a walk around the lake and got some more stuff done. I have to go through my blog email. I'm so backed up on it. It's not even funny. And I know I've got some book tours going up. There is a Bible giveaway up on the blog too. Anyone's interested, it's your choice of one of three. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. Hold on. I just have to, Jimmy left that TV on so loud. It's driving me insane. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. What topic am I going to give you? I used to know the topics like crazy. Well, you pick the topic. I was going to try to give you a funny topic, but I can't even think of one. Back. Hi, Shay. Do you have your hand up to say something, or? So let me go to diddly diddly do. So let's see what we have here. Okay. I'll look up some stuff on cash here, see if there's anything that's other than the father wanting to go to the funeral or something. But how is he going to go to the funeral? You know, aren't they going to arrest him? So what is this now? Okay, so this is about Darian. So this is this, I'm looking at something here from the state of Texas, where a magistrate certified that on May 16th, he appeared being a person under arrest, that I have in clear language informed the person of the accusation against them. Okay, this is when he was arrested on burglary and the felony, right? $750,000 bail. Okay. Apparently incarcerated. All right. Date of birth 12/29. 2. His address, okay. Lived on Bayberry in Duncanville, Texas. As an attorney is Robbie McClung. Then he's got another one. It looks like Heath Harris. 24th of May, this was filed. Darren Brown. Burglary, the court has never signed. What is all this stuff? Okay, that's not much to do about, and not that much. Okay, so I'm not saying too much. Here, other than the dad's sister says bio mom won't let dad come to the funeral. There's so many people saying stuff that is not even true about who's been cleared, who hasn't been cleared. It's ridiculous. What is this one? The judge has granted a request. There was a, looks like the grandmother made a post, hold on a minute, where she did say that Trevor had taken off. This guy is now on the run with my 4-year-old twin grandsons. There's a warrant out for his arrest. He's been gone since 3/26. He did not show up for his court date, but when was it written? Grandma's deleted comments. So what? That still doesn't answer when she wrote it. 6 weeks ago. So 6 weeks ago they were looking for him and the twins. And Monica's husband's death. All over the place. I'm just looking for anything. Not seeing much new. You can definitely tell this is the person. Okay. All right. It doesn't look like there's anything going on new in there. Did anybody else hear anything? It's the first time I've had to really catch up on this one today because it's been crazy with the Daybell stuff and the Mollie stuff, and I'm not seeing much going on. Did you guys see anything much going on? Oh, what happened? I'm in the wrong chat. And hi REA. Did you guys see anything else going on? Oh, and then we had oh my gosh, we lost the internet last night, and then they were still on Zoom, and we stayed on, don't even ask, till like almost 6 in the morning. I'm sorry. It was crazy. Anybody else? Bye, 80s girl. See you later. Everybody's so quiet. We should try some of that fake stuff, like, oh, really? Oh my gosh. Skipper, I don't know, it just happened. It just happened. We ended up watching raccoons. Don't even go there. And then, I don't know, Scooter made us watch some crazy stuff. Well, we got the internet back. You see, the internet went out. I lost Zoom and I lost the live stream. I couldn't call Scooter. I couldn't call Davita. I was starting to freak out. Then the Zoom just started up again, and everybody was still in there, but we weren't connected to YouTube. You know, on the stream, I would have to start another stream, and we never started it. Everybody just started going, oh, you know, and saying stuff, and it was the next thing we knew, it was 6 o'clock. And I thought I was going to go to bed early, remember? 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 Yeah. How do I? You're going to go... Yeah, well, you could have gotten on the Zoom. I'm going to put the number to Zoom in. Scooter said, don't call Danielle, please. Don't tell her we're here. It's like, okay, really? Yeah. Okay. All right, there you go. There you go. There you go. Scooter. Oh, Scooter, what are you doing? Okay. Oh my gosh. Gosh, she scared me. Didn't she? That was so loud. Oh, wow, maybe I have this turned way up high in that press conference. Hello? Scared me. It scared me.
What scared you?
The big bing when you came in.
Why
don't you come on camera anymore?
My gosh, she scared me. Didn't she? That was so loud. Oh, maybe I have this turned way up high. Hello? Hi.
Hi. Makeup artist mom dies in the Dominican Republic getting surgery.
Who?
It says a makeup artist mom.
Really?
A New York woman.
Do you know who that is?
I can show you a picture.
Hi, Lisa H.
It says she died in the Dominican Republic on Sunday from complications of plastic surgery. She went to undergo liposuction on her buttocks. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine dying from liposuction on your buttocks? Come on. And to have breast surgery. But she was being treated for a post-operative infection, and she died in the ICU unit. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
It's unclear where she was getting the procedures done. Officials have not spoken about her death. Oh my goodness. She went there with another woman in early May. The other woman had plastic surgery and no complications.
And she's so young and pretty looking. Wow, she just had to push it.
Then someone said that she did not undergo breast surgery, so weird. I don't know why they said it. She was a nurse and a makeup artist with a 3-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter.
How old was she?
I don't know. Let me see. Let me go to 30 years old.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's see.
oh my gosh. Going for perfection. You don't think that's going to happen to you, but it happens to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from liposuction, right?
Yeah, up her buttocks. Crazy.
Lisa H. We just got busy yakking, I guess, and didn't really
Oh my gosh.
think about it, Lisa.
The Connecticut husband that killed his wife right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what he killed her over?
No.
It says, okay, he was 22, she was 30, right? And he admitted to kneeling on her until she died before driving her body to a forest and jumping it there. But it says that she's the mother of an infant. The family reported her missing on May 10th, and they could not reach her. And for nearly 2 weeks, the husband, police questioned him. They grew suspicious that he was not being honest about the circumstances of where his wife was. Evidence collected in the course of the investigation conflicted with the husband's account, before investigators obtained cell phone data that placed him in a wooded area where they later found his body. Well, then he confessed that he and his wife had been verbally fighting for days, leading up to and including Mother's Day. He said that the argument turned violent on the morning of May 10th, and the arrest affidavit says that Edwards was upset that he had bought her 2 guinea pigs for Mother's Day. She had wanted to give herself an acrylic manicure on Mother's Day. And he said she was angry she could no longer do so as the fumes would be harmful for the guinea pigs. Now, they said the investigation suggested the problem was bigger than that because the wife had filed divorce papers, but she had filled them out, but not yet filed them. On the morning of May 10th, she hit him over the head with a laptop computer and then threatened him with a knife as they argued. According to the affidavit, he said that he pinned her to the ground during the struggle over the knife, and then he knelt on her back and neck until she stopped resisting, and then he got up and tended to the couple's 8-month-old baby. When he returned to the room, he saw that she was unresponsive and concluded that she had died. He said he left her body on the floor for several hours, as concerned family members called repeatedly. When the relatives said they were coming over, he put his wife's body in the back of a vehicle. He had not even driven away yet when family members arrived. Her sister was immediately suspicious of the husband and suggested at the time that her sister was under a blanket in the vehicle. So the husband allegedly sped off when the sister asked to see inside the vehicle. He was arrested on first-degree manslaughter charges, being held on $1.5 million bail. That was increased from $1 million. It's not known if he is expected to face additional or upgraded charges. Here's the arrest affidavit. Let's see what this says. Hold on. Can I see this here?
Gosh, that's terrible.
I know.
Over 2 guinea pigs and
But
some
I
acrylic nails.
I don't believe that. That's his version.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Obviously, there's more to
right.
it, but
Yeah. It says, let's see what it says here. It says, on Monday, the SWPD received a frantic 911 call from a female reporting that she was at the victim's residence in South Windsor, Connecticut to check on the welfare of her sister, and her sister's husband just sped off on them when she went to confront him. She was identified as the sister of the victim and was crying. She identified her sister's husband and stated that he had fled in his, they give us a 2005 Jeep Grand Cherokee after handing his baby to her. She stated that her sister had not been seen or heard from since early that morning. The sister stated that the husband had been in contact with her mother and had been speaking to the husband after reporting her daughter missing, and last stated that she was going to come and search the cars. Other family members were also calling 911 during the same time, and they all reported that the wife's last known direction of travel. While on this call, they discovered that the keys to another vehicle, a Nissan Maxima, had keys in it, and the baby bag, which was left behind. Let's see. South Windsor patrol officers arrived. Mother of the victim and the fiance of the victim's sister, as well as others, were concerned about the victim. It was learned that they had last seen the victim the night before at their residence in East Hartford when the victim left their house with her baby to return to her house. This was described as sometime in the 2300 hours of that night. Sister of the victim advised that the victim told them that her and her husband had been verbally arguing that day. Sister of the victim advised officers they had been unable to contact her sister all day while she was which was out of character for her. When they arrived to check on the sister that evening, the husband was outside with his Jeep backed up to his residence and quickly closed the rear hatch. She stated she looked in the rear and it appeared that a blanket may have been covering something up. She questioned him about it and requested to look in the back of the Jeep. She stated he handed her his baby, and commented he was going to his parents' house. She described the sheet or comforter as being canopied over something in the rear area, possibly covering her sister's body. She stated that while demanding him to open the rear of the Jeep, which he stated was locked, he drove out of the parking lot while she was chasing him and holding onto the door handle. Wow.
My God.
Yeah. Let's see. And then officer arrived, and the sister provided him with details of the incident, said the sister may be being abducted or harmed by the husband, and requested a response from his unit. They looked inside. She wasn't located inside. He stated that attempts to ping her cell phone were unsuccessful, as it appeared her phone was off or the battery was dead. Okay, and then, let's see. The husband arrived at the East Hartford Police Department to report his wife missing, and he called the victim's family members and inquired where they were. Let's see. It was later verified through surveillance that the husband arrived in his Jeep in 14 hours from roadside. Okay, let's see. There was a gap in time.
What state was this in, Carolyn?
Connecticut. Let's see what else happened here. So they saw talk to the sister again. Let me see. Re-interviewed David, sister of the victim's fiance. He stated that he looked through the window of the Jeep and did not believe there was enough room for a body to be in there. He stated that from his opinion, the husband left at a normal speed, stopped at a stop sign, put his blinker on, and then turned left out of the complex. He said that he attempted to follow him, but lost sight of him and was not sure which way he traveled to the East Hartford Police Department. It should be noted that David smelled of recently burnt or smoked marijuana. Then, after consulting with officers on the scene and reviewing the facts, it was determined that on the first search of the residence, officers may have not fully looked under beds and done a thorough search. I conducted a secondary search. Victim was not inside. She was not found. While conducting the search, it was noted the unit was extremely cluttered and messy. There were no obvious signs of a struggle noted, no visible body fluids such as large pooling or splattering or smears of suspect's blood, and no odors of chemicals indicating that anyone had cleaned up a crime scene. Well, at that scene, it was determined that all the vehicles the victim and her husband owned were accounted for. She had not left in any vehicles. The trunk of the Nissan Maxima was searched. Okay, let's see what else. Cell phone records indicated the GPS locations for the last 48 hours. The sister of the victim said they had found divorce papers in the residence that her sister had filled out but not yet filed. The papers were seized as evidence. Let's see. There was no visible blood anywhere. They found the Jeep. Okay, let's see. 40 minutes later. Okay, they got the husband. He stated that the victim and him were married. The victim and he were married and were the biological parents of their child. He stated that the victim had made mention in the past that she wanted a guinea pig. And he decided to get her guinea pigs as a Mother's Day gift. He stated that when he gave her the guinea pigs as a gift, she became angry at him because she had wanted to do her acrylic nails on Mother's Day while her mother watched their son. She was mad because the smell of the acrylic nails would be harmful to the guinea pigs. But what about the baby?
Yeah.
And she would not be able to do them.
Yeah.
I know, right? He stated,
Good point.
I know. He stated that on Mother's Day. I guess maybe that's why the mother was watching the son because of her acrylic nails. But what about, why can't the mother watch the guinea pigs? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or would you put the guinea pigs outside or something for a minute? Or do your nails outside on the deck. It's nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I don't even, okay. While he hung out in the living room. He stated that there was no physical altercation between them, but she was just upset with him, so they didn't spend time together. He stated that later that evening, she left to go pick up their son, who was with her mother. He stated that he fell asleep in the living room, and she came home that night around 2300 hours. He stated they did not talk, and he continued sleeping. In the morning, she verbally woke him up and stated that she was leaving with a friend and would be home later. He stated that he went back to bed and never heard from her again that day, and she did not return home. He stated that he never looked to see what she was wearing or see who she left with. He stated that her family began calling multiple times, asking where she was. When asked if he did anything to look for her, he stated he called twice, but he did not leave a voicemail. When asked if he sent her any text messages, he stated no. We asked him again if he harmed her in any way or if he knew where she was, and he stated no. We asked about divorce papers, and he stated that she often threatened divorce when she got mad, but that she never went through with it. When asked why he doesn't appear to be upset that she's missing, he stated that he was and hopes she makes it home safe. He did say that she has never left like this before. We asked where he thought she might be and if she was still alive, and he said he didn't know. He stated that she was in a respiratory therapy program through Manchester Community College, was supposed to go to the clinicals at Hartford Hospital that morning, but he did not know if she went. He also did not know if her key card ID badge was in their residence or with her. He was advised to keep open communication with the police department and that we would do the same. Let's see, and then they went to the Hartford Hospital and they found out that she had, the victim's school account had sent a message to her college instructor that she would not be attending the clinicals that day. She did not send any further messages or comments to her instructor. Interviews with other classmates confirmed that the victim had discussed calling out for her class the day to prepare for her finals. Okay, on Tuesday, 5/11, sister of the victim called the police department to report that they were at the victim's residence and the husband just walked outside to the dumpster acting weird. He had visible scratches on his face. They responded with patrol units. They met the victim's family members as well. They interviewed the husband again. He did have some light scratches on his face. They were not too visible to us. He was also wearing a mask during his interview. When questioned about the scratches, he stated that he worked on his truck in the parking lot and he had installed a trailer wiring harness and brake pads. He said he scratched his face when he was under the truck, and then also his son scratched his lips slightly. I inspected the truck, noted fresh and clean wiring on the rear of the truck. A visible inspection of the brake pads did not show any indication of fresh tampering with them. There was no grease transfer, fresh fingerprint smudges, and there was sand in the parking lot near each tire that appeared undisturbed. In order to work on brakes of a vehicle, it's necessary to remove the tire, which presumably would disturb the sand in the parking lot and leave some footprints. When we pointed this discrepancy out to the husband, he became visibly nervous and his upper lip began to twitch. This was observed by both of us. The husband mentioned he put on new brake pads, and that's how he received the scratches. He agreed to allow us to come into his residence and show us where he slept in the living room and let us take a look at the house. During our contact, he never once asked us if we had any updates about his missing wife or showed any emotional concern over her. I asked him to log into her bank on a computer and see if she had made any new purchases, which he agreed to do. While doing this, he began asking the sergeant about Connecticut laws regarding airsoft and pellet guns and how he enjoys using them, which we found this strange, that he had more concern about that than finding his missing wife. He confirmed via bank info that the victim had not made any purchases since 5/9. While we were there, we learned that his parents had arrived from Manchester, and it was learned in speaking to them that he had not told them anything about his missing wife and had not even called them to the scene. We learned that the sister of the victim and other family members had gone to their house this morning and told them that she was missing, and they believed the husband had something to do with the disappearance. This was the first they had heard anything about her being missing. Why hadn't he notified his parents and that the victim was missing and the police were investigating? He said he did not have any explanation other than he planned on notifying them today. With permission, we seized a bra and underwear of the victims for purposes to be sent to the state lab for the missing person investigation. We also took one of her shoes as a scent article. I searched on the foot area of the victim's residence, condominiums, to see the wood-lined pond in the center and dumpsters with no evidence found. Let's see. He agreed they went to the parents' house. He agreed to give us consent to take his cell phone, conduct a forensic download of the device. Let's see what else here. Computer screen he had logged into. The images showed account numbers and recent activity. It should be noted that this was done when he told us he was sleeping and was so groggy he never even looked at the victim. Let's see what else. He was advised that he was free to leave at any point. He needed to use the bathroom. Okay, here we go. So he provided us with more details regarding the time leading up to her disappearance. He stated that on Saturday, he was home with the victim and had found someone giving free guinea pigs away on Facebook Marketplace in Willimantic, Connecticut. Oh my gosh, Willimantic. Is that where they're near? That my sister's in-laws are there.
Really?
Yeah. He stated the victim had arranged to have her mother watch their son overnight and into Mother's Day so she could have some time for herself. He stated that he went and picked up the guinea pigs that evening. But I wonder if the guinea pigs were really there. They don't even mention them yet. While she had gone to her mother's house to drop their son off, later that evening she came home and he had the guinea pigs in a cage that was covered. He stated when she got home that night he presented her with the guinea pigs and she was not happy about it and went into their bedroom with their son and went to bed. He stated that he slept on the living room floor. He stated that on Mother's Day he wished her a happy Mother's Day and stated he had to go pick up a gift for his mother and her. And when he returned, he gave her a card and a gift card to Ulta Beauty Supplies and stated she was happy with it. She was still angry about the guinea pigs, however, and she spent the day in their bedroom while he remained in the living room. He stated they really weren't arguing, but he knew she was mad. He stated that at around 2,000 hours on 5/9, she left to go pick up their son. He stated that he fell asleep shortly after on the living room floor and he heard someone come home and go into the bedroom. He stated that he continued to sleep only to wake up in the morning where she verbally stated she was leaving with a friend and to watch their son, who was still in the bedroom crib. He again stated that he never looked at her or fully woke up because he was tired. He stated that his son did not wake up until 9:30, 10 o'clock, and that was when he got up. He stated that he never left the house all day and only went out in the afternoon to work on his truck. We asked him how he kept an eye on the baby when he was outside, and he informed us that they have a baby monitoring camera on the wall over the crib. Okay, we asked to see the app that runs it, and he showed him on his cell phone. The camera is a NUI, which shows motion alerts and has real-time video. There's an option for recorded video, but they stated they did not pay for that service. He allowed the sergeant to view the past history. The motion alerts showed numerous alerts throughout the overnight. Into the morning, the last recorded motion alert on the app shows 5:10 at 6:46. There were no other entries in the alerts on the phone, but the video was active and live when we viewed it, indicating it was functioning properly. When asked why it abruptly ended at 6:46, if their son was still sleeping until 9:30 or 10, he stated he didn't know, and sometimes the camera didn't work. I asked specifically if he deleted any of the alerts in the bedroom, and he claimed he had not. He had also described putting the baby to sleep in the bedroom later that afternoon, and we questioned why there were no alerts since the early morning. He could not provide us with an explanation. We suspected that he was being deceptive about deleting alerts or saved information, and why, since he could not explain why it stopped or at the time of the victim's disappearance. The sergeant and I asked him if he had taken any pictures of the victim's banking information early that morning. After a momentary pause, he stated he did do that. We asked why he didn't tell us that before, and he indicated that he was sleeping the whole time and was so tired he never fully woke to look at the victim before she left. He stated that he planned on paying a bill online and needed her account number that they had previously talked about doing. I advised him he physically had to wake up to open the computer and log into her bank in order to take pictures, all during a time where he previously said he was sleeping. We asked him why it was so important at that hour, why he couldn't do it when he actually woke up, and he maintained his reasoning. When asked if he did need to pay a bill later that day, he stated he did not. The sergeant asked if he was jealous and spying on her activities, and he claimed he was not. We again suspected he was being deceitful in his statements about what happened that morning. During the interview, he went down. During the interview, we asked him to describe the route he took on 510 from the victim's residence in South Windsor to the police station to report his wife missing. He stated he took a left out of the complex onto Pleasant Valley Road and then onto Buckland Road. Stated blah, blah, blah. At the end of the interview, he said he was willing to consent to a search of his residence to include an electronic sniffing canine in hopes of finding the victim's cell phone. A short time later, he called me and he stated that he would consent to all requests. We went to his residence. He signed a consent form to search his Jeep, which was there. In the rear, we pulled out the comforter, which was still there. It appeared wet in a few spots, as did other parts of the rear. He stated his Jeep sometimes leaks when it rains. As we looked closer, we saw a few small red stains consistent with a possible blood-like substance. When asked, he stated that they were sometimes taken inside and lay on it, and she might have had her period. We advised him we were seizing the blanket as possible evidence. No other suspicious items were located in the car. In the center of the console, the sergeant located the victim's bank debit card and her driver's license, which was presumably on her when she was last seen. These items were photographed but not seized. Then we drove to the victim's residence in South Windsor, and there are 2 other vehicles were searched with written consent, and his apartment was searched with written consent. Let's see. Digital investigations assisted, and they were unable to log into the Cox cable router, but they were able to review some of the connected devices. At this time, they noted that the victim's cell phone last connected to their Wi-Fi on 510, but there's no detailed information. It was determined that a search warrant would need to be served on the internet provider. Okay, the canine trained in sniffing electronics was unable to locate the cell phone. While on this consent search, it was noted that the wooden door from the bedroom was damaged, indicating the door had been forced open from the outside to the inside. When the sergeant asked about this, he stated that the door sometimes sticks tightly, and approximately 1 month ago, the door was stuck closed, and they had to force it open. He stated he has not gotten around to fixing it. Sergeant entered the bedroom where he stated the victim had been staying, closed the door. It was tight, but not in the manner that would require forcing it open. Okay, the sergeant noticed that the doorknob itself was in the locked position and that he had to unlock the door to let himself out. Based on my training and experience, I know this is common during domestic abuse for one party to lock themselves in a bedroom or other room of the house for safety. This can often lead to the offending party forcing entry into the locked room, continue arguing, or to physically harm that person. Given the blanket with a suspected blood-like substance was now recovered from the Jeep, the unaccounted for missing time driving from the residence to the police department on the night that he reported the victim missing, as well as the other concerns noted in this affidavit, we believe that he forced entry into the bedroom where the victim was locked in for her safety, which with the intent to cause serious physical harm to her. Search warrants were drafted for the other vehicles. Let's see what it says. He was given copy of the face sheets. The dogs did not hit on any of the vehicles or anything in the residence. They seized the gray cargo area privacy cover from the Jeep where the blood was located on the handle. They also swabbed the blood on the handle to be sent to the lab. They seized a white and gray pillow that was located in the bedroom with blood staining on it. The state lab was contacted on Monday, the 17th of May, and they requested an expedited letter for the items to be analyzed. Okay. Then on Saturday, May 15th, let's see, the agency was notified that a resident at another apartment there had a camera facing the front of theirs. The resident gave officer a brand serial number. The camera is set up for the large living room window. What did they find there? They got an SD card. Given how the videos were recorded into 60-second clips. Specialized, what did they find? There was a clear view of Pleasant Valley Road. The camera was approximately... You can also see at no point does the husband go to the parking lot to work on his truck. Okay, so that was a lie. Video footage from the night of 510 is hard to see due to the darkness, but you can make out vehicle lights and movement. It appears that a vehicle consistent with the Jeep is backed up to the front entrance of the residence and remains there until 23:43 hours. Due to darkness and the distance, it's hard to make out, but detailed movements around the Jeep at that time. Shortly after the Jeep appears to leave the complex, when we received 911 calls from the sister of the victim, the video shows that the vehicle was parked in that area for approximately 16 minutes, allowing sufficient time for a person to place the body of another person into the rear of the vehicle under the cover of darkness. When the vehicle starts to leave, the camera does not capture it leaving the lot, but the video shows people in the parking lot moments after, which is consistent with what the victim's family said. Okay, then let's see, Celebrate stuff comes back. Based on, it's clear to see that someone had to physically manipulate the position of the mounted camera from that of capturing the full bedroom to that only of the crib area. Okay, so he changed the direction of the camera there, and now let's see what else.
Mike, how old was the baby?
8 months.
Oh.
Then they searched the wooded area between the East Hartford Middle School and the labor field. Shortly thereafter, the deceased body of a black female consistent with the size and weight of the victim was located in the wooded area of the cul-de-sac of Driver Road, East Hartford. The body was within the potential search area. It was consistent with the plotting of the husband's phone. She was wearing gray pants and a red shirt. The condition of her body appeared to be consistent with the time frame that the victim was missing. Okay, let's see. The chief medical examiner contacted us to say they positively ID'd the body as the victim from the birthmark on her right shoulder. Okay, let's see what happened here. They called the husband up to interview him. He agreed to speak with them outside to hear what we knew at this point. They spoke to him for 2.5 to 3 hours. The husband provided them with a confession to what had happened. He advised the detective and both detectives that on Saturday, 5/8, they had been verbally arguing throughout the day. He stated that he had gone to pick up the guinea pigs that he wanted to give her as a gift, and she began angered when she saw them later that evening. He stated he went upstairs and she continued to argue with him. I was trying to call him on his phone and send him Facebook messages. He stated that he blocked her cell phone and blocked her on Facebook that night. He stated that he went to bed in separate locations. He stated that on Sunday, they continued arguing verbally, and it escalated to a physical confrontation where she was attempting to hit him and threw household items at him. At some point during the day, he stated that he pushed her hard, and she hit her head on something, causing her ear to bleed. He stated that she left that evening to go to her mother's house and pick up their son, and he fell asleep on the floor. And when she returned at 23:30, she woke him up and grabbed his cell phone to see why he didn't answer when she called. At that point, she found out that he had blocked her number on the phone, and they continued to argue. They eventually both went to bed, and on Monday, they woke up in the morning, continued arguing. He stated that he was trying to calm her down, but felt she had reached a breaking point. He stated that at some point, she struck him in the head with the laptop. He stated that the victim grabbed a kitchen knife and they wrestled over the knife, and he eventually pinned her on the ground on the living room floor, him on top of her and her back. He stated that they continued in a physical confrontation, and he was able to flip her over onto her stomach, and he was kneeling on her back and neck area with his body weight, holding her down. He stated that she eventually stopped moving, and he stated he didn't know what happened, so he got up and he tended to his son.
Yeah, funny how that happens.
Yeah, right? He came back a short time later, and she was not moving and did not respond to him. At that point, he realized she wasn't alive. He left her on the floor on the blanket that we seized from the Jeep, along with the red blanket that was observed in the washing machine by the investigators. He left her on the floor for the day, tended to his son throughout the day and evening, while her family was calling her, looking to locate her. And he stated that later that night, he backed his Jeep up to the door, loaded her body in the rear of it, and left when the family came over. He stated that he drove to a random GPS location on his way to East Hartford Police Department, stopped and dragged her body into the woods, and then drove off to the police department. He stated she was wearing a pair of gray pants and a red shirt, which matches that found on the body when recovered. He stated that his shoes were covered in mud, so he took them off, and he went to the police station barefoot. Later that night, he admitted to driving back to the same area and attempted to locate her again using a flashlight of his cell phone. But his battery was almost dead, on 5%. Sounds like you, Scooter. He stated that he was unable to locate her again and left.
This sounds familiar.
Yeah. That during our investigation on Driver Road, they located several residences in the immediate area that had cameras on their homes, and he was able to secure footage showing an SUV consistent with the husband's Jeep traveling on that road on 510 at 2254 and then leaving in the opposite direction 2306. This is consistent with the time frame that his cell phone plotting that area and then arriving a short time later at the police department. The video was secured as evidence, and additional video is believed to be forthcoming from other residents. Okay, based on the evidence obtained, as well as the fact that he confessed to the detectives that he kneeled on the victim's back while having her pinned on the floor and she stopped moving and died, probable cause exists to arrest him for violation of manslaughter in the first degree. I believe that the husband intended to cause serious physical harm to the victim and did so by kneeling with his full body weight on her back, so she was unable to breathe, and remaining on her until she stopped moving and died. An arrest is desired on this violation. Wow, that was a lot of information in that affidavit. Wow.
Yes.
Crazy.
That is crazy, isn't it? Now that little baby has to grow up without a mom and a dad that's a killer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Convicted killer holds online date captive for 3 weeks and nearly beats the life out of her in Michigan.
Oh.
In Michigan, that's by you, isn't it?
Well, that's where Sharon lives.
Oh yeah, but I thought you lived really close to Michigan.
No, I live by Illinois.
I thought you go to Lake Michigan or something.
Yeah, but that's here in Indiana.
Oh, okay, all right, whatever. So he met her. Listen to this one. She was 25. He was 45. He met her on a dating app called Meet Me for several weeks before going out for the first time. Isn't it Meet Me when they go on groups, like when you go?
I've never heard that one.
Yeah, I think that's more groups, not dating app.
Meet Me?
Yeah, I think that's like when like moms get together for play dates and stuff, or you go like on like
really?
a bunch of like hiking. Yeah, like with a bunch of people. I didn't think like that was. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of another one. I don't know. He said the date went fine the first time, so I didn't think any. She said the date went fine the first time. She didn't think anything of it when he asked her to go to breakfast with him. Now, what reportedly happened, let's see, is that he held her captive in his Bangor Township home for 3 weeks. He allegedly beat her with his hands and a cell phone during the 3-week ordeal. He purchased her several phones, one of which he used to smash over her head and beat her legs. When I told him I wanted to leave, he would beat on me more. According to the news outlet, he also used a hatchet-like paddle to strike McCleary before dragging her by the hair and beating her with an iron. The freak. He accused the victim of cheating and threatened to kill her if she continued to lie to him. The Van Buren County Police said he also threatened to harm her young son. She was afraid to flee from him. At some point, she reportedly tried to escape by jumping from a moving vehicle. She explained that she was unsure she could outrun Double, and presumably due to her various injuries. Double is his name. She reportedly begged that he took her to a hospital. She begged the staff not to let her go to him because he was going to kill her. In addition to numerous bruises and lacerations, she required 17 stitches. She claimed she also had road rash from jumping out of the moving car when she tried to escape. Let's see, investigators went to his home, discovered a broken cell phone that was possibly used to assault her, open box of wound dressing, and bloody gauze in the trash can. He allegedly used the alias Alex James, and the victim was not aware of the guy's lengthy and concerning criminal history, which includes 2004 convictions for manslaughter, great, and assault with a dangerous weapon. Police provided his picture to area hotels and eventually apprehended him after a hotel clerk in Kalamazoo recognized him. He was arrested on an outstanding warrant for reportedly stealing a car and breaking and entering into a home. Police confirmed that he was out on bond when the incident involving McCleary, the woman, occurred. Currently, he's charged with assault and intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder, assault with a deadly weapon, and being a habitual offender. He remains jailed on $50,000 bond. Wow, that's
Did this happen in Kalamazoo?
Yeah. Are you near there? Are you near there?
Well, not near there, but gosh, we've shopped there a lot. You know, when I go up to Bonnie's Lake House.
Look at the guy.
In Michigan.
Look at the guy.
Huh?
Look at them.
Yeah, when I go to Bonnie's in Michigan, we go to Kalamazoo. We go to different things around there, malls and all kinds of stuff.
Oh my gosh, there was a 21-year-old pre-med college student was doused with acid in Long Island, New York, and left her blind and disfigured. She was attacked outside of her Long Island home. The incident that her family members believe had been planned. Security footage caught the act as she stepped out of a car with her mother. While physicians aren't sure if she will ever fully see again, investigators are still trying to determine who would do this to her. She was likely targeted, but no idea why. Police also suspect the suspect in the New York incident wore a black hooded sweatshirt during the incident and was holding a white cup. He stands 6'2", has a skinny build. Wow. Horrible.
Oh my goodness.
A Kansas mother killed her son and blames friends after drugs are found on juice box, soda cannons.
What?
Oh my gosh. Let's say this is a little kid. I don't understand how all these people, they're so fertile, right? They're having kids all over the place, and yet they obviously don't want them. A Kansas mother, yeah, but they're extremely fertile, aren't they?
Oh, definitely.
They're having kids. They don't have miscarriage. I mean, they're just like fertile, hardy. They're running around, and it's just ridiculous. And then there's people that want kids and can't have kids.
Yeah.
A Kansas mother has been found guilty of murder in connection with the death of her 2-year-old son, Zayden. He passed away.
How old?
2.
How old?
2. Inside a room at the Sunset Motel in Wichita. The boy died from ingesting a lethal dose of methadone, a medication prescribed to his mother to battle her heroin addiction. On Monday, it took jurors 2 hours to convict her of murder after prosecutors said she recklessly handled the medication and left bottles open in her hotel room, giving her son easy access. She was reckless, prosecuting attorney Kelsey Ford said. She was reckless with how she handled it. She was reckless with how she handled it around her son. It was her methadone, and she was responsible for what was in his system at the time he died. She's responsible. She killed him because of her recklessness, and I'm asking you to hold her accountable for that. Methadone, along with the child's DNA, was found on a soda can, a fruit punch bottle, as well as a bottle of medication inside the motel room. Defense lawyer Steve Mank argued that the charge didn't fit the crime, adding that Compass did not purposely give her child methadone, despite a theory that she wanted the boy gone because he was too much to handle. And he said, when Kimberly Compass did that day, it doesn't make sense to charge her with that crime that she is charged with. There are too many questions, too many unanswered questions, too much speculation, and too much what if is it possible. The state needs to prove each and every element required by law, and they cannot do that in this case. Okay, and then it said the mother was visibly upset about the verdict. She raised her hand in court, then placed the blame on Reggie Whiters, a man who paid for her nightly rental at the hotel. Okay, so who do I need to ask a question about Reggie? He murdered my son. You guys convicted me guilty, she asked the judge. And the judge said, Ms. Compass, you need to be quiet. I'm not being inappropriate. I'm just asking politely what I can do as a human being, she said. And then Whiters, along with Compass and her 2 children, Zayden and his older sister, were in the room when he found the child passed out, lying unresponsive in pink vomit, the same color as Compass's medication. This wasn't a new thing for her. She'd been using it for almost 2 months by the time Zayden dies, Assistant District Attorney Alice Osborne said. She killed him because of her recklessness, and I'm asking you to hold her accountable. One of Compass's neighbors, Christina Eastman, took the stand and claimed that Whiters at one point got into an argument with Compass and admitted to poisoning Zayden. She didn't know when she hooked up with Reggie that Zayden was going to get killed. She's not guilty of felony murder. An expert witness called to testify by the prosecution said there was enough methadone to kill an adult twice his size. Those concentrations can cause death. In a child, this is a very significant concentration. One of her former boyfriends, testified that he once took a drink of her methadone and vomited for 3 days straight. This was coming from a man who previously had a drug addiction. Her grandmother also testified, and she said that Compass showed favoritism to her daughter over Zayden. The grandmother added that she saw the defendant push Zayden across her living room once. She also witnessed Compass call the child names such as dumb and the R word. Sentencing has been scheduled for August 12th. She faces up to life without parole until she has served 25 years of her sentence behind bars. Wow.
That is terrible. Why didn't you just get? I mean, why didn't they take the baby from her, the family?
Yeah, and then did you hear the father that killed the 4-year-old boy after the mother told him that something was wrong with him in Florida? This little boy.
No.
She was denied a restraining order. Yep. In Fort Lauderdale. Yep. Let's see. CBS Miami said that John Stacy and his 4-year-old son Grayson Kessler were found dead from a gunshot wound in the father's home on Friday night. The mother, Allison Kessler, contacted police on Friday, frantically concerned about her son's well-being, asked them to check on the home. Police now say they believe both the father and son died on Thursday, when Stacy shot his son and then turned the gun on himself. Allison had repeatedly raised alarms about Stacy's behavior, and on the day of the murder-suicide had requested an injunction to prohibit Stacy from coming in contact with her or her son. Court filing obtained by the news station alleged that Stacy had sent Allison Kessler threatening messages, text messages. In one message he wrote, "You deserve to have your head separated from your body and deserve to die, but I'm not the violent type. God will deal with you." In another he wrote, I know you think I'm crazy, and it's true. Crazy about you. Instead of calling me John going forward, you can address me as Baby Love. According to the court filings, Kessler alleged that Stacy put a tracker on her car and left abusive voicemails. He allegedly created fake social media accounts to harass her and harassed her friends. His behavior is erratic and escalating, and I fear for my life, my boyfriend's life, and most of all my child. He's mentally unstable. I'm requesting a permanent restraining order against Mr. Stacy, she wrote in a petition. The judge denied it. Petitioner has failed to allege any overt acts by the respondent which would constitute domestic violence under Florida statute. On Friday, Kessler petitioned for an emergency order for police to remove her, Grayson, from Stacy's home, and a judge denied that order on Saturday, presumably unaware at the time of the murder-suicide. There were many red flags exhibited by John Stacy. They were never acted upon, even though Allison reported his bizarre and threatening behavior through the proper channels. Let's see. This tragedy could have been prevented if proper action had been taken to help Allison and Grayson. That's terrible.
It is. What a nice looking little family there too.
Yeah. She looks very familiar to me.
She does, and he does too, the little guy.
Yeah. Mm.
Very sad.
Very sad. Let's see if she gets. I'm telling you, like it's like crazy. People are just. They've lost. I think you would be getting better because more people are getting out and stuff, but it doesn't seem that way.
No.
Kind of scary.
Yeah, there's a lot of scary things.
My chat's got a. What did you do today?
Some cleaning and what else? Went to Bonnie's, got a rum cake.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Sandra said, like, she's like, oh, those look so good. I'd like to go get one.
You know what?
What?
I wanted to, I asked Bonnie, because she just baked this, she was baking more today.
Yeah. Hey, Sully.
And I said, do you think you could bake one for Carolyn and ship it to her and I'll pay for it? And I was thinking of Sandy too, but there's no way that I could do that and it would still be fresh. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't.
Right.
Right?
Just bring it down with you when you come down with the dolls from Carol's house.
Oh, that's true too, yeah. Never make one before, never make one for that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good though. It's to die for. And I want Sandy to have one.
Yep. Sully, did I put you...
Let's get the recipe from Bonnie,
Yeah, we could do that. Let me see here. I think I was doing something for you, Sully, and I forgot. Let me see.
Lexi and I both had a piece.
You did?
As soon as I got home. Yeah.
Is it like a pound cake with rum?
No, it's not like a pound cake. I'll show you. This is the full size. And I said, let me turn the light on. I said, no, I just wanted one of those smaller. She's like, well, you didn't tell me that, so I just made you the regular size. And she wouldn't let me pay for it. I wanted to for a donation, but
right.
Donated and stuff.
Okay, I took care of it now, Sully.
Now this has been in the refrigerator though. I put it in there. I don't know if you have to, but I did. When I brought it home, it was like jiggling because it was so moist. And fresh out of the oven.
Let me see what the inside looks like. So it's not like a pound cake. It's very wet inside. Is that what you're saying?
Very moist. Yeah, very moist.
Very moist.
And light.
But go like this on the top of it.
Well, like I said, it was in the fridge,
I know.
so
Okay, I just want Right, so it's more like a yellow cake, like I'm saying, like a cake, and not like a pound cake.
Right, not like a pound cake.
Okay.
More like a regular.
Nice.
Yeah, like a yellowy type of cake, but almost like it reminds me the flavor of. Have you ever had those? Oh, it's a lot better. Those little individual cinnamon coffee cake thingies,
yeah.
like Hostess and all that.
Yeah.
Just something about it puts me in mind of those.
Mm-hmm.
It's just delicious. I wish I could just hand it right through to you. Oh, Lisa H.
What? What'd she say?
I made the funfetti cookies because Lisa H likes funfetti cake.
Yeah.
Bonnie said one of the girls there in the office, one of the technicians absolutely loved the Funfetti cakes, cookies. She said they were super good. They were her favorite.
It's making you want to. It's 8 in the morning. Where are you, J-Lo? You're over in the UK? Huh.
Wish I could give all you guys a piece.
You
I
made
really
the funnel
do.
cakes. I know, but you can't.
What?
You can't, though.
I know.
It looks
They'd
like
be so
Madeline
good.
cake. I want to make Madelines again. I only made Madelines once. It's a big ordeal when I made them. They're like those cookies, but they're cake, and they look like kind of like shells. You bake them in a Madeline pan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna make them again. I only made them once, and I bought that pan, and
I don't know that I've ever seen them.
I made them once. I think. Oh my gosh, I remember my kids, and Luke was really little. I think if he was.
I can give you this recipe too, or or
Okay.
Bonnie can, whatever.
All right.
She can give it to you, and you can give it to Sandy.
Okay.
Did you Lisa age? Good. Yeah, she really liked them. So I told Bonnie I'd have to tell you. I added lots of sprinkles in the batter.
You added spring. Oh, don't they? But the Funfetti comes with sprinkles, right? You added extra.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You add extra.
Oh yeah, I added a lot. Put a lot in the batter. So I'm just super tired since I feel like I did not get any sleep.
Oh, I know, because of the raccoon whisperer thingy.
Right.
And Davita's got to. No, she doesn't have work tomorrow.
I bet she's super tired, and that's why she's not here. Don't you
Probably.
think?
Probably.
Oh, and she worked. No, she doesn't.
No, as I
She
just
works
said, she doesn't work. But that was.
Thursday and Saturday. I always think she has to work Tuesday. Where are you going?
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just looking at the people. Property
Oh,
values. Hi, Craftastic.
are you mad at me about something?
No, why? No.
You know, I have to ask you.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I love your shirt. What's on it? Oh, the Golden Girls.
Sassy Darcy got it
Yeah.
for me. Yeah, where is Sassy Darcy?
Oh, she got you that, yeah.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Sassy Darcy, where are you? She had the virus, remember?
Yes. And I wish we'd hear from Lori Ann. Now, her I am getting worried about.
Yeah, and then I saw Lori Ann. You are Lori Ann. It's not the right Lori Ann.
She's Lorrie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wish I had something fun to talk about, but I don't.
What are you doing tomorrow?
It's supposed to be hot again. There? Oh, yeah, I have to go somewhere for a little bit, and then I don't know. Probably just let's see, how I don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get a little bit more done.
Oh, I have to look up somewhere. Does anybody know where to get sea glass in red? Somebody asked me about. They need like a lot of red sea glass. Must be available somewhere, right?
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Oh, here it is.
I'll try, Kevin. He told me to stop. Please stop sucking up to the hose. Okay.
But I wonder if that's real, like sea glass.
I love sea glass. I love it. It's so pretty.
There's a red sea glass on Amazon.
What are they making with it? Do you know?
Yeah, like a stone, like a flats. They want to put it into like a cement thing.
Oh, now that'll be pretty.
Colorful sea glass for indoors and outdoors use, available. And I wonder, is it real sea glass? I guess, right? Hmm. See if it is or not.
If anybody wants the rum cake recipe, I can ask Bonnie if she would put it in Slack. You won't regret it. Doesn't, it just looks like it'd be a regular kind of a boring cake, but it's not boring. It's really good.
How much rum does she have to buy for all those cakes?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask her. Probably quite a bit, I would think.
Is she drunk when she's cooking them?
No.
A little for me, because does she do like Julia Child? A little for me, a little for the cake.
Slack is a group that we have here for the Ramblers, Deidre Realty.
Let me see here.
Kind of like Discord, if you've ever heard of Discord.
Except it's a little bit worse than Discord. It's pretty bad in there, isn't it? Slack. Pretty bad.
I know. It's even worse, yeah.
It's really bad. Very bad. Really bad.
Uh-oh. Here she is.
Trouble.
Trouble.
Man, you guys serve severely strong alcohol with Zoom meetings till 6 a.m.
I know.
Man, I was so plastered when I finally woke up.
It was a little embarrassing when you took your clothes off, though. Everybody was a little embarrassed for you, but you don't remember?
Nothing.
Okay. That's good.
What is this? Hi, Moo.
Hi.
Scooter kept saying, we gotta end
Are you
this.
tired?
We gotta end it.
Uh,
You kept saying we have to end it when she started taking her clothes off. Remember? You said we better end
like she
this.
did. Yep. She did it that other time, remember?
Yep.
A year back or something.
Yep.
Yep.
The worst part is you weren't even on YouTube, so I can't go back and look.
I know. But don't worry. Scooter got plenty of screenshots.
Yeah, they're up on my channel.
She's going to keep it for her members only when she gets memberships. That's how she's going to get the members.
Moo, you probably want that rum cake recipe.
Yes, I certainly do. That's why I'm calling in. I'm
I
putting in
thought so.
In fact, that could be a special, that could be like Gold Belly, where you charge a really big fee to ship it to someone, and then the, part of the huge fee goes to back to errands.
Oh, yeah, true.
I mean, I'd order some.
Yeah. Is that Ocean or Bite Me Cat?
Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. Let me see who that is. That's an awfully tall cat. That has to be Peter.
Oh, Peter. Okay.
Peter is as tall as I am. Look at how tall he is.
What's he chewing on?
Cactus.
Cactus?
Yeah.
Oh, that cactus.
Do you see the thing on the floor by the door? It's
Yeah.
a little scratching house like Lisa D's.
Oh,
It's not the same one she had, but that's a long story.
yeah.
I tried to get that, but then that was back when I dislocated my knee.
Oh,
And I couldn't get that one, and then they were sold out. So but I got a substitute of the same kind, and they're going crazy over it.
I love the fire you always have out there too, the candles or whatever.
I also sprinkled around next to it fairy lights. They're solar.
Yeah,
But
I love them.
I didn't put those up yet. They're just lying on the ground, making friends with the lanterns. If I could get out before sunset, I'd string up some lights, but But, by the time I wake up and have some coffee, the bugs are flying outside, and they're not in the enclosure though, but out in the yard. It's just, no seams start flying just before sunset.
Hi, Davita.
Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Hi,
Davita.
Davita, how are you?
You made a little
Good.
bit of
I was
it.
just thinking about you with no clothes on again.
I wouldn't talk to Vita. You kind of did some questionable things as well.
Yeah, that was fun.
If I remembered a thing, I'd probably be too ashamed to call in again.
How's everybody's day been?
Mine was good,
Good.
but I'm just really sleepy now.
Yeah, rum cake will do that.
Yes, it will.
Do you know what kind of rum Bonnie uses for the cake? Is it a dark rum?
No, I don't. I don't. I just know it's super good.
Carolyn, are you going down the hole already?
No, I'm just sending someone some links for sea glass. They asked me for sea glass, red sea glass.
Hey, chat, how was everyone's day with you guys?
Hey, Scooter, how you doing on that auction? I think it ends in the morning, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Does it?
Let me check.
I didn't even check. I didn't even check. I don't even know if I got any things.
I've won one thing, I'm pretty sure.
How do you know?
They told me.
How? Did it end?
No.
Well, then how could you win?
Well, because stupidly I put the highest price that they're asking.
And then you definitely win? Are you serious? You don't have to bid anymore?
Correct.
I can't believe that.
I don't know. Let me see. Let me check.
No, I think because somebody could bid higher, right?
Probably. Yeah, I would think.
Did you do your hair again, Scooter?
Well, I did it. Yeah, I did it that urban fuchsia.
It really looks good.
The permanent.
Yeah, I like it.
It says, congratulations, it's almost yours.
Oh, almost. Okay.
And then it says what happens next, and it says I'll be emailed the invoice and
Oh, well, then you got it. What is it?
nothing.
You won't tell us what it is?
Nothing. I love it. What is it? Nothing.
I'll just wait and see.
Really? You won't tell us
what?
what it is? Can you just give us a little hint?
No.
That's so rude. That's
No.
very rude.
I'm not rude. I'm private.
Oh my gosh. I gotta see this. So then I thought it was over on the 26th.
It is.
Well, but then how did you win already?
No, it just says I'm, congratulations almost.
I'm gonna see if I won
Right.
anything. I don't know I probably lost. I don't see like I lost or I won.
But I think that's the only thing. I'm checking to see if it's anything else.
Let's see. Is this the one with the M and the B?
Let me see.
M and the B.
It's over at 10 o'clock Central Time tomorrow.
1 o'clock? Okay.
But I don't know. It doesn't say I'm winning or losing or anything. I gotta look at my bids. Here's my bids. I'm outbid on that one. Okay. I got that one still.
Yes, it is the M and the B.
Still got the bear with the milk for $10.
Really?
I'm outbid on the noisemakers. Let's see.
What's the M and the B? Is that Morse code?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hmm. Do I want those? Let me see. I gotta take a look at what I want here.
That's what I just said to you.
see who these are if I really want these. Ooh, I think I want these.
You are going down that hole.
No, I just have to see. I have to tidy up my bids.
Which auction are you on? I
She
promise I
won't
won't.
tell you.
The one with the bear with the milk.
What, the bear, the drinking bear?
Mm-hmm.
The drinking
The
bear?
drinking bear.
It has a bottle. It has little man hands. Remember?
Yes.
That was weird because I didn't even notice that until you said
Oh,
that.
so cute. But then I found one like it on eBay, and it was a little terrifying. It wasn't cute like the one in Carolyn's auction.
Okay, let me see now. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Crazy.
You getting it?
No, I'm looking at something else that's a little bit crazy.
Do you ever buy stuff from eBay though?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes.
If you look at stuff that you like that's a buy it now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the thing about buy it now is they're usually kind of sitting around for a while, and because it's a regular price, you just pay it or leave, you know. Or sometimes it'll say make an offer, but even the ones that don't say make an offer, if you put it on your watch list and you're not dying for it, if you put it on your watch list, usually the seller will make you an offer, even if it's
refused.
Even if it doesn't give you an offer option in the first place, they'll see that you're sitting there and eventually they'll crack.
You make an offer they can't refuse.
You know, this woman had a piece that I literally had my eye on that thing for a year, but I was really annoyed because the shipping was a little bit more than it should be for that. I know how much it costs to ship a piece like that. And she wanted a lot for it, but it's signed by an artist that, you know, these were signed by people and you know who's doing the artwork. It's like from the 1800s, late 1800s, early 1900s. And there was this one by this well-known artist. And I was just annoyed because she wanted too much, and then on top of it, her shipping was too much. And she made me an offer, and I didn't take it because I was annoyed. I just thought she needed to come down more, and she finally did. I couldn't believe it. It took her almost a year to get to the right price. That's really a good piece. She could have sold it a year ago if she just put it up on an auction. But she put it in a buy it now and she overpriced it, so.
Yeah.
Are you still doing the tighten up, Carolyn?
I'm doing the tighten. Trying to tighten on my bids.
I feel like I should play Archie Bell and the Drells.
I know. Doing the tighten up now.
I love that song.
You got me doing that now too, because I forgot.
Tighten up.
What are you tightening up to?
There's some really good things to tighten up, you know, but I'd like to go there and pick the stuff up.
It's online only, you know.
I know.
This one.
I know. But I'm saying they say there's some things they say recommend pickup.
Right, yeah.
Pickup? Oh no, is Carol Boyce having to do that again?
No, she's not near this one. We'd have to get somebody. Where is this scooter? We'd have to get somebody near.
Yeah. It's not by her.
No.
Wait, does Carol Boyce still have your other stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, Scooter's going to be picking that up on her way.
Oh,
She has to go
Is
through
that-
Ohio to visit her
That's
sister
the
anyway.
lot that has a doll that looked like it was sitting on a hard object.
Yes. She has to go to visit her sister, you
That
know.
was a nice little set.
Mm-hmm. I want to know what Scooter's getting.
Oh crap!
What? What'd you do?
No, it's not with that. I was just checking my email
Yeah?
and I deleted.
You,
Dang it!
You
I
deleted
did
what?
something.
Oh, okay, don't worry about
Yes.
it. What was it? What do you think it was?
No, it was in my email. It was something different. A different
Oh,
email.
okay. Gosh, don't get so
Dang
angry.
it!
All right, maybe you could get it back. It might be in your deleted stuff. Go in your trash. It's in your
I thought I
trash.
was just gonna delete one, and it deleted the whole set of
But
them.
it'll be in your trash.
Okay, I'm
Just go in your trash. You didn't delete it completely.
Okay,
She's getting so nervous, so upset.
you're right. It's there.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Did you overreact? That Bozo lunchbox is not going for a lot of money, is that? The other ones are going for
I
a lot
saw
more.
that. Yeah, I saw that.
Like, oh, that Star Trek one's going for $400.
Yeah, I don't like even. I'm not into that, so that doesn't bother me.
What, you collect Star Trek memorabilia, Carolyn?
No, I'm just looking. The Lone Ranger ones is not going for a lot either, huh?
Don't tell me you collect Hio silver.
No, I'm just looking at the lunchboxes.
Oh.
Scooter collects lunchboxes.
Why
Well,
aren't
I'm
you?
good. I mean, I still have them all. I have them here in the kitchen on the shelves.
Really?
But yeah, I don't buy them anymore. I used to collect them years ago, and I have
What do
one whole shelf and one here, and yeah, I'll show them.
How come you're not showing me so we can see them?
She's shown them before. You guys didn't pay attention. Look at those pocket knives. Hopalong
How can
Cassidy.
we look at them when you won't show us?
Well, then we'll have more. We'll have more competition to deal with. We can't.
Did Moo just say she wants another shot?
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm dying to know what Scooter got.
Oh, it's nothing you'd want.
I know.
That
Well,
means
how do you know that? Maybe it is something you want.
it is something you want.
Look at that old steam shovel. That.
No, it's not. It's nothing you want. For real.
Okay.
When she says for real, that's not for real.
Right.
No, it is for real. For real. And I'm way, way, way overpaying for it probably, so that's why I don't even want to say. But sometimes you want something
So
and
wait,
it's what I think it is.
when is the auction ending?
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah. If I get it, then, show you.
How's Sandy doing?
Good. Good.
How about Lisa?
You know what? I haven't heard from Lisa since the day she asked me if I wanted those Campbell soup dolls.
Oh no, man. That's not a good sign.
Hmm.
She was in here Saturday night. Remember? She had people over all over sleeping or something. She's had a house full.
Yeah, but people shouldn't be, she's too young to be, settling her affairs like that, giving stuff away.
I wonder what year that is. I've never even seen that little farm truck, and it's got the Campbell's kids on it. I've never seen that one. Hold on a minute. Wow. It's going for $200 on eBay. It's crazy. I've never even seen that darn thing. What is that? What year is that from? Very rare. Yeah, what year?
What dog did Lucy have? Who was Fred? Was he
Oh, I think he was just a mutt, wasn't he?
I don't think so.
No?
No, for some reason.
What do you think
Anyone
he
in
was?
chat remember?
What do you think he was?
I thought he was a maybe a
Beagle?
oh shoot, I can't remember the little cute shoot. Yorkie.
I don't think it was a lap dog like that.
Yes.
You think it was? I thought it was.
It wasn't a big one.
Well, I didn't think it was a big one, but I thought it was. I don't know. I thought it
Well,
was.
Fred, and she was trying. She got on the ground and rolled over. Trying to show it. I remember that. I loved her.
He loved you too. American plastic bricks. Oh, I bet you I know what Scooter's getting. Did you see that Moo print?
Mm-mm.
Moo, Larry, and Curly?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Moo?
Yeah. It's 3 cows, and there's no bids on it. Yeah,
Oh,
Moo.
wait, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. I
Look,
know. I think I
it's
was
right
thinking
there. Look at
something
that.
else.
Moo, Larry, and Curly, and it's signed by somebody right here. Moo, Larry, and Curly. From 1988. What did it say? John Long, it looks like. Yuck. Trying to see what Scooter wants over here.
He was so silly.
It's not the chalkware, is it?
No, I did see that though. I know. But no. It's something that I really wanted.
I'm not going to
before.
bid on you. I know what it is. It's the BOOKS's, right?
It is that.
Spelling
That
it.
yes.
I
That
know.
too. I do have a bid on that. Yes.
Do you see they have the modern spelling book?
I love how you spell that like nobody
I
can.
know, like nobody knows what book it is. It isn't the BOOKS, is it?
I wonder which. But that's not what you're talking about. It's not the BOOKS's.
That's not it, no. But I am bidding on that.
But there's a bunch of them. Are you bidding on them all?
Bidding on two sets. It's a doll, okay?
It's a doll. Okay.
Yeah. Because it looks like
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to try to guess which one. Don't tell me.
something I've always
Don't
wanted.
don't tell me.
Okay.
I just said don't tell me.
I'm just saying, I never knew they existed, and I did.
Okay.
Because of you. And it doesn't say it's that, but it sure looks like this.
You said you didn't know it existed until when? Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I don't think I ever remembered how you spell Lucy now. Did you do Lucy? Made me think of it when I talked about her.
I don't know. I haven't done her papers yet. I'm really not sure. Look at that blue racer wagon. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even have a bid on it. Crazy. Look at that vintage baby stroller. My mother had one of those in a picture. Oh my gosh. They added some stuff here, I think.
So show us.
Handy Andy.
Yeah.
Andy. Does he have a Piggly Wiggly truck? I'm trying to see what Scooter would get. Nobody bid on the Snow Babies. Nobody bid on those Tweeties.
I'm not gonna bid.
The Twinkies? That little bike is going for 80. Anchor Hawking. Scooter. Trying to see what she wants. What she wants. Oh, they brought in some new stuff in. What is this? I'm almost through. And
Little brats.
why?
Well, I was in there. I saw that the weather was supposed to be raining here at 4 a.m., 80%. So I thought I better put some dog pads down by their doggy door so they don't pee, because they always do, you know, if it rains.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've already went in there twice. And it's not even raining.
They pee if what? If it rains?
Yeah, because they don't want to go outside, you know, if it's
Oh.
raining. So you have
Yes,
to make
it's unfair. Can you imagine if you had to go outside every time you needed to go to the bathroom? It's so
no, yes,
hard.
Gosh,
I know.
They have Kentucky Derby, little VW buses from the Kentucky Derby.
I don't blame them, you
Brand
know,
new in the package.
especially my older dog, you know, she's an old girl now, so.
I didn't even see those. They have a case of 12 of those. They don't even have a bid on them.
Is that Minnie?
No, it's Peanut.
Oh, Peanut.
Yeah.
Oh, how old is Peanut?
Peanut was 15 in December.
Oh, yeah, she's really up there then.
Yeah. And then Minnie will turn 13 on May 29th. Her and Amelia have the same birthday.
Oh,
And yeah, Tinkerbell turned 13 last month.
oh wait, I was saying actual birthday is, wait, how old would Amelia be now? Which birthday is hers coming up?
Hard to believe she would be 15. Unreal.
Oh my gosh.
Unreal.
Well, gosh, you can't blame her for having an old bladder.
Exactly. Well, Peanut, she's like she's always been so athletic and everything. And she's very muscular, always very fast. But now she's like kind of losing a little bit of control in her back legs.
Oh.
You know, she'll be running. She can still run real well, but like going up and down, it's just 2 steps right here.
Uh-huh.
You know, she might have a little bit of a problem because she goes fast, you know, she doesn't realize she's old. She needs to slow her down a little bit. So she's still going fast down these 2 stairs, and you'll see her frontal slip when she gets on the floor, and the back slides around a little.
Oh.
But other than that, you know, I mean, and it's not all the time.
Yeah.
No. And she has a hard time seeing, I can tell that a little, But she's still doing real well, really.
Scooter,
Yeah.
I searched doll in this auction and only like 4 things came up and none of them would look like something I would tell you about. I think we're on a different auction.
No, it's the one you sent me the link for the other night.
The
With all the toys and-
MB?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, the ones that I see, none of them are, some of them don't even have bids on them. So there's nothing that's going up a lot at all. I don't know what, I must be something different. Did you see the little Blondie tin stroller from Blondie?
I saw a doll stroller.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I didn't know it was from Blondie.
It says Blondie on it.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, I don't see anything there. You won't tell me? You won't tell
I'll show
me?
you tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, I'm not going to bid against you. I wouldn't do that.
No, you wouldn't even want them.
I wouldn't
Let's put
bid
it that
against
way.
you. Oh my goodness. Shouldn't trust me.
I do. You said you wanted to guess.
All right, whatever.
You said
Did you
you
get your murder dolls?
No, she never got them.
I never did get those, Davita.
That's ridiculous.
Well, it was only $1,
Well, it's the principle.
I didn't want to have to drive, 2 hours one way to pick up these 3 little dolls for $1.
Yeah.
They needed a home. They thought they found one. And then they said, "Sorry, the lady's not coming to pick you up, so you're going in the crusher. You're going in the crusher." So sad. We thought we had a home too.
You're so bad.
Some lady was going to save us. I was dreaming of the new bath. She just left us. She just left us.
So tell us, all ladies, Carolyn, Moo, Davita, what'd you do today?
What'd you do today, Davita? You're the only one that hasn't gone, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, actually, at the moment, I'm painting something for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh.
And earlier, I worked on some molds.
Deborah, sorry, she emailed to come on panel.
Who did? Deborah Vancouver did?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Huh. Why isn't she in Slack?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know, Deborah Vancouver. Then why don't you go to Slack? I don't know why. But I'll email you. Is she going to talk about her rock again?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Rock.
She's gonna surprise us, I guess.
Yeah, so what were you saying, Davita? You're painting something and what else?
Yeah. I worked on some molds. I made some molds today, and then I had to do a video on a haul I got from Amazon for molds for my bow food.
Oh, okay. I'm going to stop at the auction right now.
And I just got it finished right before I called in
Ouch.
and just put it on the schedule for tomorrow.
Melvina Roop, welcome. Carolyn V. I think that guy CRB is going down. Who is CRB? I don't even know who that is. CRB.
The
Oh
jury
yeah, no, she's got it wrong. You mean CBR? CBR, right, Carolyn V? CBR, right?
Who's CVR?
Christian Bahina Rivera.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Ann Bradley. Rachel Rose.
Yeah, and those defense people are just impossible.
Oh,
And he is a scary guy.
Bahina?
CVR.
CBR, yeah.
He is
He just sits there and just.
a scary guy.
But did you see the girlfriend was like, oh, I know, he's a great father.
No, I didn't see her testify.
She looks so young, my gosh. She looks like she must have been 12 when she had the baby. She looks so young.
How old did they say the daughter is now?
5, I think.
5, 4?
Does that girl look old enough to have a 5-year-old?
Yeah, she's kind of young looking. And then, that lady acted like she never heard of a pinata before.
Oh, I know.
Right?
Oh my
Was that
God.
crazy?
Woman is so embarrassing.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. She's in the Midwest and she never has. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but
Oh, come on.
she goes like this.
I'm in
and
the Midwest.
she goes, "What is that thing?" Because it's a birthday party hanging in front on the sign. And she goes, "That's a pinata." And she goes, "What's a pinata? Can you explain that to the jury?" And she's like, "It's this thing you put candy in. The kids hit it. Candy comes out." Oh, is that something that's traditionally at a Hispanic birthday party? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So did she testify today, the girlfriend?
Yeah.
Because I'll have to go and watch that.
And why wouldn't they show us the picture? I could see the autopsy pictures. Why not? Why couldn't they show us the picture of the birthday party?
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
That's weird. That's really weird. I thought they just hide things that are, graphic.
When I clicked in there, it was, I think, a cop or something. And I don't like listening to the cops.
Someone will clip that. Someone will clip that right there. I don't like listening to the cops. She's horrible. She doesn't like listening to the cops. Did you hear her?
It just gets boring, I think, They go over and over and over it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Well, it's with this defense attorney. He's ridiculous.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's like that. It's almost like a parody of a really bad defense attorney, like that blames victims for everything. It's just.
Oh my goodness.
He's breathing heavily the whole time. It's really
Oh, have you
weird.
noticed?
Was he?
Well, but
What?
he seems
He
so
what?
nervous. Doesn't he seem like it's his first case? He's so nervous, like he's like stammering over his words. He sounds like he's a wreck.
Yeah, he is a mess.
Yeah, and then did you hear her going for the acquittal the other day? And she, like, you would think it was written down or something. I'm not joking. It was so bad. I was embarrassed for the woman because she was like ad-libbing the acquittal thing like this. And even for Jimmy to say that,
The lawyer?
yes, I'm telling you, you go back and listen to it. And it was ridiculous. Like every second word was, yeah, you didn't, oh my gosh,
Boy,
that
I
was
felt protected by her.
driving me crazy. And then he was
Think
like,
they were nervous knowing it was being televised or whatever, and that's why.
he was so nervous. He was like, oh my gosh, I said to Jimmy, I just feel like these two have never tried a case before.
So you don't think it's just because they were nervous of being on
No, I don't think she
television.
was prepared with the acquittal. And then the judge got on, and and then he started doing the and Jimmy and I were like, what the hell is going on in this courtroom? It was crazy.
Oh my goodness.
But the boyfriend, he was prepared because they must have told him, whatever you do, don't get upset. Just keep answering the questions. He's going to hammer you. And he did. They wanted him to get upset. They wanted him to freak out.
Well, he didn't get up and testify.
No, the boyfriend. Mollie's boyfriend. He called him back.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, and he was really good that he didn't get upset because that defense attorney was trying to get him to flip out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that didn't work at all.
Well, the defendant, he just gives me the creeps because every time I've watched him, he has the same expression the whole time.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem bothered by anything. And where are you going?
I'm just getting a pudding. And and she treated like the woman that was getting the translator like she was a moron and started talking really loud to her and going, that was a bad question. That was my fault. Like, I'm like, she's not deaf, okay?
Yeah, right.
Or like slow. It's ridiculous.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Scooter.
Hi, Jeff. How are you?
How are you?
Fine and dandy.
That's good. I got in. I was sending up smoke signals in the chat.
Yes, finally you got that on there, and I saw right away.
Scooter didn't want
Hi,
me.
Moo.
Scooter asked
Hi,
me.
Davida. Hi, Carolyn.
Hi. Scooter asked me to ignore it.
She did?
Scooter said Deborah Van.
I did not. No, I didn't.
She texted me. Deborah's trying to come in, but just to pretend you don't see it.
I did not.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
She said, I don't know. You know, Scooter.
I did not.
She's having. She's just mean sometimes,
Sometimes.
I guess.
I guess.
Sometimes. She
So
wanted to.
tonight is the full moon eclipse.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down to the beach and see it in like an hour.
Really?
Oh,
I don't know what time it is in like New York to see it.
3, right? It's 3:00 right now. 3 something. 3. What is it? 3:40?
Yeah, I don't know when it would be like your time.
In an hour, it'd be 4:40.
Yeah.
Well, and first to you, Deborah, to your right, Australia first, and because we're behind you.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either. Or will we even see it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I'll turn my chat on. Probably.
it says it begins at 4:47 a.m. GMT. Oh wait,
Hi, Preach Queen.
no, that's our Eastern Daylight Time. I don't know whether GMT after that. Oh, it's 8:47 GMT. Okay. So it starts at for us it starts in an hour.
Oh.
Well, so it is very close then.
Yeah.
So it starts in about an hour here too. Apparently, because it's like 5:45 p.m. here, and it's supposed to start about 7:45 p.m. here. I think.
Oh, okay. Wait, you're in northeastern Australia?
Yeah, I'm in the far north.
Yeah.
What's that? Did someone just hear a car drive by?
Oh, my house.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck was that?
Someone just had a really noisy vehicle.
Oh, okay.
So that's what that was.
Hi, Julie
So
Grayson.
I didn't
Hi,
know-
61.
What was that?
I would just say hi, Julie Grayson. Hi, 61. Hi, Chris
Isn't it
Trippiani.
crazy how the five of us are stretched out across the globe?
Oh, the what?
You think about it.
I didn't hear you, Moo.
I was just thinking how the five of us were stretched, four of us are stretched across America, and Deborah's all the way on the other side of the globe too, was stretched like halfway around the world.
Yeah.
So weird to just be like in each other's living rooms.
I know, I always think that about that too.
Yeah.
I know. It is really weird, isn't it?
Especially considering the time differences. And yet we
Yeah.
all show up at the same time.
Well, considering
Wait,
you guys
you're like, are you like 15 hours? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what time is it there? Then I'll know exactly what to do.
well, I always think,
It's
because
right there. I'm right here.
um,
Just going.
most people I know are in California, so I always think they're 6 hours ahead, but they're yesterday.
Okay.
So I figured out kind of weird, but that's for California. So yeah, East
Wait,
Coast is
So
a different story.
wait, I'm trying to do this backwards. So wait, what? Just tell me what time it is by you now.
It's 5:52 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Kevin, you're right. It is a blood moon too. It's a blood moon, and it's an eclipse, a full eclipse.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, so it's a really special one.
I wish I would be able to see it. I probably can't see it here.
When I went out, I'm trying to think what time it was. I was outside. It was probably around 10 o'clock at night. It was gorgeous. It was but it didn't look like a blood moon. It just was huge and gorgeous.
Now, I wonder, is blood moon the same as harvest moon? Because I've heard that terminology before. I'm not sure.
Sure, they have all these different names, but it's pretty much, like reddish like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the one that's, I have to go out and look. I'm gonna have to go outside and look and see where it is. I took a
Yeah.
picture.
So see if I can see anything before it starts raining.
Hi, everyone in chat. I got in. Oh, okay. The harvest moon is in the fall. Okay. I know.
I don't know, this doesn't look that.
Somebody's, yeah.
Doesn't look red. I mean, I know
Okay.
nothing is on the cameras. I'm out on my patio. And it just looked.
It looks nice, but it doesn't look red.
No, wait. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But at least I can see it. If it.
Well, when it's like the full eclipse thing,
Yeah, I'm
then
gonna
it'll
stop
just,
and then see if I can see anything then. Of course, I'm looking through a screen. I'm not going to open the screen either because then all these bugs are going to come in and devour me.
oh, what's devouring you?
The night, the no-see-ums and the mosquitoes.
Oh, we're just coming out of mosquito season here.
Oh, we're just coming in.
Yeah, that's the way, right?
It's bad during the day, but as soon as just before dusk, they start flying, and they all come to me, so everybody else is safe. If I'm around,
Yeah.
everybody is safe, and I get eaten alive.
They love me too.
Oh,
Are you O positive?
no, A positive.
Okay, well, I guess that's got nothing to do with it.
No, it might. I mean, it might. Well, actually, my daughters are also A positive, but one of them, she's just like me. Something bites her. She is just covered in little volcanoes.
Well, the mosquitoes here carry dengue fever, so they will bite you during the day. So it's not good to have that. I've
What?
had it.
They fly during
Many
the day?
years ago, I had it.
Oh, how awful. Wait, so they fly
Yeah.
during the day?
Sorry?
They fly during all day long too?
The ones during the day can carry that. They are not as bad during the day, but I live at the beach, so they're not. It was just the area I was living in at the time had a lot of mosquitoes, so it's okay here, but you still get a lot. It's the tropics.
Wow.
You're gonna get mosquitoes.
Yeah. Well, here, as long as I get in before, I'm not hanging out in the shrubbery.
Yeah.
I don't get bitten, but if I'm stupid enough to be out there at 7 o'clock, the sun's still up and everything's flying and they start biting. But that's just stupid of me. I mean, and the thing is, I can go to the beach, but if you're around, I guess it's too windy and they're not flying, because I never get bitten when I go to the beach at sunset. But it's very so breezy.
We just get a really brief period of a little bit cooler weather that they don't like it.
Yeah.
Generally Fahrenheit, we very rarely get below 70 degrees here, even at night in our midwinter.
Uh-huh.
So the mosquitoes like the warmth.
Oh,
obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was something that was really lucky. I wasn't sure what it would be like here. The thing was, I would get bitten in Manhattan because mosquitoes are flying around there too. My apartment there was near the river, and there was plenty of wetland and where I lived, so I'd get eaten alive just sitting at a bus stop. So it's really it isn't worse here.
And the mosquito repellent is, I don't like it.
No, I don't like it either. I did find one that is actually not bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't stink. I'm trying to figure out if it's.
And some of them are like really greasy, and you take a shower and you want to get dressed.
Yeah,
but you got to put this greasy stuff on, and I don't like that. Your cat is so cute. What's your cat called?
Wait, I was trying to find that repellent to show you, but of course I can't.
Oh, okay.
Which cat is that?
Your black cat.
Let's see, I have 3 of those. Let's see who you are.
Oh, I know you've said their names before, but I forget the black cat.
That one is a Bitey cat.
Oh, that one's Bitey.
He just went in the little house. And then Peter, here's Peter. And there's Ocean.
Oh.
She's not actually black. She's the color of a milk chocolate bar. What's up, Osh?
Oh.
Ocean. Say hi. Osh.
A big hello. A big stretch and a big hello.
She's very chatty.
Oh.
Hello, Ocean. Say hello, Peter. Peter will run right under the bed. There he goes. He's still very shy.
Yeah.
And there's Milo. His tail is still skinny from when he had surgery, and they shaved his tail. Milo, come out. Look at this little house. I couldn't get the one Lisa got, but it's a hit with Milo.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, this was Lisa D had shown us a 2-story house with Nunu, Julian, and Arugula, the little rabbit, all in it. But I missed out on that one.
Oh. They love those cat hole scratch things too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They've
with
already-
carpet. Yeah.
They've already demolished this one.
Well, wouldn't take long.
No.
those
I haven't
those
eaten
claws.
that.
Those claws.
Yeah, they've already peeled I don't know how they did that, but the rope that they peeled.
Well,
Huh.
better that than your furniture.
Oh yeah, well these guys have never torn up my stuff, but I always I never had cats rip up my furniture because I just if you give them enough sorry, I had a breath. If you give them enough alternative stuff when they're very young, they're just never gonna bother the furniture.
Carolyn,
Yeah.
where'd you go?
Huh?
I was asking Carolyn where she went.
Oh man, she ditched us again.
Well, where'd she go?
I'm right here.
Oh.
I'm right here.
What are you doing?
Told you.
What are you doing, lady?
I'm just getting something. Where did you go?
I was outside and
Did you find the moon?
I brought some stuff in, and then I just, you guys made me want more of the cake, so I just now cut a little sliver.
Well, at least
Oh, it'll be good.
all we can do is drool.
I just wish you guys could try it.
Oh, so do I.
Mm.
Did you go outside and see if you could see the moon from there?
Yes, and I can't.
Dang.
I know.
Wait, how much yard do you have?
Well, we have quite a bit, but it's
Well,
cloudy right now. It's hard to even see a star.
Oh, because of the clouds. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was the position.
It could be the position too, though. I don't know.
Oh, right now it is in the southwest sky.
Southwest.
And it's pretty high up. It's in the southwest sky, pretty high up.
I didn't go in the back. I might be able to see it from the
Yeah,
deck.
if you go in the southwest of your house, where does your front door face? North or what?
Door faces the. Oh, front door faces the west. Yes.
Okay, so you have to.
I was out there. I was out that way and I couldn't see it.
Okay, so you have to go out your front door and turn left and walk to the corner of your property if your house faces true west.
Too
Okay.
much fiber. What's the fiber? Who's got fiber? Who has too much fiber?
And looks pretty much, it's way up high. Let me see,
Oh,
where
he
you're
scratches them up too
an
much.
hour behind, so it should be almost straight up there. If you look to the southwest, it should be really high up.
Oreo for 11 years?
I saw no sign of it.
I think I remember somebody talking about their cat named Oreo.
Yeah,
Did you
Carol Plant's saying the same thing, Moo.
What?
And it's in the southwest sky.
Who said that?
Carol Plant.
Oh, okay.
Take it home and try it.
Now I have to brush my teeth again.
Oh, stop.
No, don't worry about it. The rum will take care of everything. Actually, it'll probably make the sugars eat faster through the
Yeah,
enamel.
it's very sugary. Cake is unbelievable.
Oh, Scooter, rub it in.
Rub it in, rub it in.
Sounds great.
I know.
Carolyn, I just sent
Carolyn,
you a
are you?
picture I took tonight.
What?
Showed them.
What'd you do?
I took a picture of the moon earlier,
Yeah.
and I just sent it to you on Messenger if you want to show them.
All right.
Lucky stiff.
Wait, you got the eclipse already?
No,
Not possible. I'm so confused.
she's calling you a liar.
No, no.
That won't be the first time.
Wait,
And then underneath the cloud reminded me of angel wings.
wait, this was just the full
Wait, I'm
moon,
trying to
though,
get the
right?
picture. Hang on.
Yeah, it's just the moon, Moo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought somehow you got the eclipse before we did, and I had thought just
Oh, no.
completely beyond measure.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
going on the front porch for a second.
Okay, Scooter.
Oh.
All right.
Joshua, are you trying to ring in Slack? The number in Slack?
I have to go on my front porch too.
Why can't I?
Oh, you sent a photo.
Why can't I do this?
See if they're flying. Guys, ew, look at them flying around.
Oh, don't go out there.
But these guys are not mosquitoes. They fly up high near the light. I just want to make sure they don't come in the.
In the house.
Yeah, that they fly up near that.
I like your wreath.
Oh, thank you.
Did you make that?
No, I'm not crafty at all that way.
Oh,
I just-
it's very pretty.
Where is that? Where is that, Davida?
Sent it in your messenger.
No. I mean, where did you take the picture?
Oh, my backyard.
Are those all the? What are those tall trees?
The cypress.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
They look like umbrellas, kind of folded.
You're talking about the tall ones?
Well, everything is okay. There's things that look like palm trees without any palms on top.
Okay, wait, I got it back. Yeah, what you're seeing is you're seeing cypress trees, but then you're seeing palm trees behind it.
Are you on top of a mountain?
I live at the foothill.
Is that the
The very
ocean right
bottom.
below you? Is that the ocean right off a cliff right there?
No, I live like 20 minutes from the
It
ocean.
looks like the ocean is right there, doesn't it?
Those are
Charshot
clouds.
sent you one too, Carolyn.
Oh, it looks like the ocean is right
Oh,
there.
Moo, yours is pretty too.
Yeah, it's nice. The cloud.
The moon looks like someone's face there with hair, and I can see a profile. But then it looks like an angel is jumping over there.
I see
Yes.
angel wings.
Well,
That's what I said, angel wings.
But I can see an angel and I can see a lot of different things here. This looks like a profile of someone right here. Here's their hair. And then this angel wings there. But then if you look this way, this looks like the angel's head. Here's the hand. She's jumping. These are 1 foot and 1 foot. And the other wing is over here.
Carolyn, may I interrupt you and explain something?
Who is that?
Who?
Your voice was speeded up like triple time. Did anybody hear that?
It was?
Did
Yeah,
anybody
it
hear
was.
that?
Oh, you know what?
I heard it.
That
You
was
know what?
really weird.
Is it normal now?
Yeah, but it was like triple time. Why was that?
Because I walked into the dead zone.
Karen looked at it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, when I when I get in a certain spot out front, I lose track of the router in here. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
No, I was gonna say that somebody was asking about your merch and the 5X size.
Yeah.
The reason I get the 5X is so I could do crazy things like that, walk outside in my nightshirt without being arrested. Because they're so long.
Arrested.
Well, they're bored, they're long, but they're like, I would not do that during the day, but at night I can go outside in a 5X t-shirt. But if I went out there in a 3X t-shirt, then they would come and arrest me. But the 5Xs are really long. But what I was going to say, was somebody trying to buy a large one and they said they were sold out?
Right. They said they wanted really large and something about, yeah.
Oh, okay. So what they have to do is some of the ones that you sell, only you have to buy a certain model of the t-shirt in order to get the 5X, because they have like comfort tee, women's tee, slouchy tee, all these different ones. And to get the 5X, you have to order a specific one that I can't think of right now. And then you can get 5X. But the others don't come in that size. So I'll have to look up at which model comes in 5X so that I can tell whoever that was who wanted a huge one. This looks like a comfort tee, a premium tee. It's one of those. Ugh, I hate when you go outside and something is so big that it hits your hair with a thud.
Yes.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, what am I pulling out of my hair? Oh, gross. Although it could be a cicada. But usually the cicadas, they make a crunchy sound. They hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, and they're noisy.
Yeah, it's much quieter this week. I don't know why. I don't think we got them early.
We have these birds at night that scream. They're called curlews.
Oh, I've heard of those.
And
I've heard
they're
of those
nocturnal. They're nocturnal, and they're really loud, a really loud scream.
That makes for a restful night's sleep.
You get used to them, kind of.
Right.
Can you sleep with your windows open, or is it you have to just seal everything up and turn on the air conditioning?
My air conditioning's off now. It's on for 6 months in the bedroom, and then it's off for 6 months. So that's how I do it.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's fine. The rest of the house isn't air conditioned. It's got all louvers, so a lot of cleaning to do on them, but they're perfect for the tropics because it can rain and you can leave them open a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't have any air conditioning out here. So yeah, but in the bedroom, definitely.
So weird because here I am, almost 1,000 miles south of New York. It's the summer, this past summer that I spent here. It was easier than any summer I spent in Manhattan.
Oh yeah.
It's just breezy. The nights get chilly. I guess I don't know. I mean, Manhattan is also by the ocean, so. But I don't know. Maybe it's just the way the wind blows here. I guess it's just very breezy all the time. Even on hot nights, it's always it just isn't as oppressively humid as
Yeah.
it is in Manhattan.
Well, I don't know. I've lived here most of my life now, and I guess I to being cold, anything below 70, I dress like an Eskimo. So, you know,
Isn't
you get,
it's really weird. You acclimate, and I've always been a polar bear. I never in my life would have imagined that I'd move to a place like Florida and survive, because I always like to be chilly. And
yeah,
and the thing is, I was freezing here. I was just freezing all winter. I loved it, but I was freezing. It gets really cold. I mean, when I say really cold, it's not like New York, but it was down to 32. That was the lowest it got, but 32 is chilly, you know?
yeah,
And,
very.
I was really pleased that it did get that cold, because I thought the one thing that would drive me crazy here would be if I couldn't feel the seasons change. But you
Yeah.
definitely feel the seasons here.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's only two here, wet or dry. That's
Oh
it.
man, that's really.
Take him.
That's
So
it.
wait, so what's the coldest the really coldest it gets on average in your winter?
Here,
Yeah.
the very coldest, 70.
Oh, so okay. Yeah.
And the hottest probably around 100, but not for very long. But you have 100% humidity, so that's what gets you.
Well, that's the thing. In New York, it would routinely, some years it would just routinely get up to 105, and the humidity is bad. And then you have to go down into the subway, and in the
Yeah.
subway is around 115. And
Yeah.
there's no air circulation at all down there, so you'd really feel it when you had to commute, because you had to go stand
Yeah.
on platforms that were around 110 degrees usually. And even if it's not 100 outside, it's still about 110 in the subway.
That's
Not
hot.
on the trains themselves, but you know, you're waiting in the on the platform.
Yeah.
So it was really much harder, and I just don't feel it here that way. You know, you step out through breezy weather to your car and drive to everything's air conditioning. I just didn't feel it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go down to the beach now.
Are you?
Fun.
I
Yeah.
mean, okay, this is
So-
Shorshor's picture, and that's Davita's picture, and that's.
So you can't, you wouldn't be able to see the eclipse anyway then, because it's daylight, right?
Here? No,
Wait.
it's nighttime.
Oh wait, I got confused again. So I thought it was 5 something.
No, at night. But
Yeah.
now it's getting, I don't know what time it is now. But anyway, I suppose I'll say goodbye. And I'll see you all soon.
You can't
Well,
take
have
us
fun.
with you?
Hey, enjoy.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
How come she
Good
can't take us
night.
with her?
She has no Wi-Fi down there.
Oh. That sucks.
I know. Be awesome to go.
I don't
Wouldn't
think
it?
that's the reason. I think she's probably embarrassed to bring us down there with her friends.
Wait, what did I miss? Who are you talking about now?
I asked why she couldn't take us, and Scooter said that she doesn't get good Wi-Fi, but I said I don't think that's the reason.
Oh, I see.
You should at least try, right?
She should have.
I'm sure she has tried and she knows that she can't get it.
It's really weird because I can get Wi-Fi all over town, except when I try to go out into the front, like there's like a dead zone in the front of my house, and there's a dead zone out by my fruit tree. And every time I try to leave, I get rubber bandy.
Are you
Everybody-
mod?
What?
Oh, I was just asking Carolyn if she was modulaging.
Nope. I'm assembling.
What is that?
Boing.
Well, it's supposed to be a shoe rack.
Oh, okay.
Did you get the bookcase up?
Nope. What bookcase? Oh, no. He sent something to Frank tonight. Frank told him something, and so it should work out.
Moo, your flowers out there, your plant was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a whole edible garden. I have all these things growing. I can't believe it. It's just like every time I stick something in the ground, the next day it has a piece of fruit on it. It's insane.
Wow.
But Sandy would love the little pots that we have. I saw she had this chocolate mint too, and it's just so amazing. You just squeeze a leaf of this. It's called chocolate mint. So there are just so many kinds of mint. But this is the one, when you smell it, it smells like if you put a little mint into hot cocoa. It's just the most amazing stuff. And I have like 8 kinds of mint growing, and all sorts of stuff. There's so much of it. Did you hear Bitey Cat going to town on the roof of that little house?
Oh, yeah. Huh.
They really like it.
So cute.
They'd like it better if there were a rabbit in there, but I don't think they would be very friendly towards dear little arugula.
When was it that Lisa came on and asked me about the... She didn't come... Did she come on and ask me about the dolls, or was it in the chat?
It was in the chat.
It was?
Yeah.
I remember her being on and asking about it. It wasn't?
Well, you were showing her your doll, remember?
Oh, but she
Moo
wasn't
showed her-
on, though?
Not a couple nights ago, no.
You're sure.
She was in chat, but I didn't. I was hoping she'd come on, but she didn't.
No, she was in chat.
She's trying to avoid me. That's why I should have gotten off so she would have come on.
Sandy wanted me to do a public service announcement about a dog item.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what is it?
Well, who has a dog?
I have 3.
Do you ever have to do something to them, to their, something that begins with an A?
No.
I should, but they take care of it themselves. I know what you're talking about.
E, I don't, okay.
Is this a gland?
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yes.
And you have to squeeze it, right?
Well, I have never done that in my life.
Yeah, you have to squeeze it.
No.
And I'm not going to do it.
Cats have that gland too.
Okay. Let me tell you that the only time I ever remember that gland is one time I took a beagle to the vet and it exploded like there.
Ew.
It's gross.
Ugh.
And it stunk.
The vet told me, Bitey Cat had a problem with that when he was younger. and it would cause a problem at the most inopportune moments. On top of his usual wonderful personality, then he had that. And I'd be like, oh my gosh. But he outgrew that being a problem. But she told me to feed him pumpkin, and it would help. It would do something, it would sort of make it self-squeezing.
But I don't understand. You mean, what happens? Hold on. How come I've had dogs all my life, and the only time I ever heard about this thing was that one time at the vet when it exploded?
Because usually it resolves itself while the animals are in the process of their daily business, so to speak. But sometimes it builds up, and then it will erupt at the wrong moment, such as what happened to you, and you then get a volcanic explosion. So really, I mean, you can sort of, if you have a dog that has a tendency to have that build up and then become an explosive problem. Well, when I say explosive, it's like minor explosion, but it's pretty awful. But usually diet can make it so they don't have to be taken to the vet to have that thing squeezed. I think there are two.
I never have a problem with it.
Yeah, it's usually not a problem, but
Once in a while, Tinkerbell, she'll do that scooting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And
it must be okay. And nothing happens. I mean, she must take care of it somehow.
see, Sandy was saying that if your dog does that, that means you've got to go take care of that. I've never heard of that.
I've never had to.
Have the vet take care of it?
She does it herself.
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to say.
She told me to watch some YouTube videos. I said, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
That sounds like fun. Okay. She said that her and Frankie were watching them all day. So,
Yeah,
okay. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, when Milo was a baby, I had to look at those because I thought he would have a lifelong problem. And so I was watching those videos. And I
Oh,
was like,
gosh.
And they draw a little map so you know where the pressure points are. It's like, oh man.
Yeah.
Shelley's done it with her dogs, I believe, her own self.
Really?
Yeah. Not me.
It only takes a minute.
It only takes a minute, girl.
But if you have to take them to the vet, then they'll charge you for that minute.
Yeah, mine don't ever seem to have a problem. Every once in a while, she'll do that scooting, and then she won't for like forever. It's not all the time. Uh-oh.
Weird.
What?
It's such a weird design feature. I just don't know what the point. I forgot what the point of those things is anyway.
Hey, I haven't seen 10th Angel.
Well, she was here Sunday.
Oh.
It's only Tuesday, really, right?
Yep.
And no word from Lorianne.
No,
Okay, that's just weird.
I know.
Is that bookcase for your craft room?
No, this is shoe rack.
Oh, shoe rack.
Shoe rack, yeah.
Have you gotten any more stuff for your craft room?
Not yet. I was just talking to Sandy said what other projects do you have besides those bookcases? You don't want to know. Like, what projects don't I have? Gladly sent Frank here for a week. I said he'd probably need like a month and still wouldn't be done.
Is Jimmy building these bookcases from scratch?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Hope so.
So nice when you can get stuff that's made of solid wood and not that composite crap that.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, what was that, Scooter?
Are you snickering?
Yes.
What?
I just
Well, you should share. I mean, you should text
no,
me.
I was just thinking of, some things and they're making me laugh. Excuse me, I'll try not to do it. I'll try not to laugh.
Good to spread the joy, even if we don't know what we're laughing about, what you're laughing.
You guys never do that?
I do it all the time.
Okay.
What do you mean, laugh?
Yeah, you just start thinking about something and it makes you laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a nice shoe rack. Let me
Well,
see
still
that.
got more tears.
Oh, can I see?
Is
I didn't see.
Is this waterproof so you could use it in a mudroom?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, these are like PVC, and this is, you can wipe that off.
I didn't see.
Well, I'm not done like this. This is only 3 first. So I've got,
Oh,
I think there's 2 or 3 more on top.
that looks nice. Where'd you get it?
Amazon. I'm gonna put it in the. I have to put it in the basement to put like the kids' cleats, things, all kinds of stuff like that. Okay. What's so funny?
Just stuff in my mind.
My mouse fell down. I don't know where my mouse went. Bonnie, what'd you say?
Oh, nothing. Bonnie?
That sounded like you said Bonnie.
No, I just said stuff in my mind.
Oh, okay, this must be for the top.
I wonder if it's time for the eclipse yet.
Probably. You should go look, Moo.
I have to make coffee.
Yeah, but you don't want to miss it. You make coffee and then go out.
You don't understand my coffee needs. Down to. I mean, I can make hot
Making it.
coffee time. What?
Start making it so you can go out. Take it out with you.
Well, I have to run these machines.
Huh.
Don't you
How
have
many
to
machines?
Huh?
have to sleep?
Did you say sleep?
Yeah, you know that odd, that odd thing that people do.
No, but this doesn't affect my sleep.
Oh,
Now it's what, 2 machines, Moo?
Yes, I bought this Vertuo, the one that, I think it was the first one I ever heard about.
Oh, I think you showed us, didn't you?
No, she
Yeah,
had,
yeah.
I thought you had an espresso. You have 2 machines now?
They're both Nespresso.
Remember?
Why does she have 2 machines?
but she
Because
doesn't.
I'm out of control. But this is the original Nespresso. And this is a Vertuo, and this one takes all these crazy sizes.
Can you set your camera down and let us watch?
How does Scooter know? You have one of those, Scooter?
No.
Look,
How do you know about it?
This is the one that has the Vertuo has these huge capsules that make entire cups of coffee.
How does Scooter know?
I don't.
Oh, I thought you said Zgratuo.
She had 2 of them, I said.
Oh,
Oh,
showed
no,
us
I said
before.
Vertuo.
Miracle
Oh.
Air.
Yeah, we want to see your process. Just sit your phone down.
Yeah, but I have to, okay, well.
Sit it on the counter.
I have some in here. I'll use some of, wait, I have to see, my bottles are color coded. So I know what I'm out of. So this is, oh, okay, so this is the one I put this is the Shanghai. This is the red one.
I love how you use those bottles.
Okay, so first I have to flush the machine.
there goes my mouse again.
Because
Oh,
I'm
where's
very,
Anna Patty?
Uh-oh, you don't have a cup there.
no, I was flushing the machine out.
Oh.
I'm very particular. I flush it after I use it. I flush it again with fresh water before, and then I put my little. Doing this with one hand is kind of, I'm a little stupid. And then I put two shots in every one of these bottles. So the problem is I'm up to eight shots of espresso a day. I mean, I got up to 10 now and then. But I sleep like a log. I drink a bottle of this and go right to sleep. Just that I can't do it during the day. I mean, I can't sleep during the day.
Yeah, drinking coffee doesn't keep me awake either. I can have that and go to sleep.
Yeah, I drink it and go, boom. If I went to Dunkin' Donuts and drank that, forget it. I'd be awake for 3 days. But it's the kind of bean too. And how it's roasted, it makes a big difference.
Hi, Mimi. We're just hanging out.
If you,
Hi, Mimi.
there's Arabica and Robusta beans, and the Robusta tend to be much more jittery making. So I don't get those. I just get Arabicas. And then the darker roasted, the less caffeine is in there. So
Yeah, I do know that.
so-
I was, that's surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? So if I get like cinnamon roast coffee and it's got Robusta in it, I have to be awake for days. I can't take that. But these, anytime I get new coffee, I do try it during the day, so it's gonna keep me buzzing.
That looks so good.
Now, do you make that iced or do you drink it hot?
Oh, these are iced. If I drink it hot, I have this frother here.
Oh, I love iced coffee.
Oh yeah, that's what I live on. So I put
Same
2
here.
shots in each bottle. And I I color code the bottle so I know which one is which. Because I have so many quantities of all these different, and now it's different sizes. So I have all these different regular ones, and now I have these Vertuo ones. But you know, if I don't drink the coffee, then I can't sleep. I have to, if I can't sleep, I get up and have a bottle of iced coffee, and I can go right back to sleep. I think it's like the ADD effect. It's like people, well, I'm kind of an ADD person myself, but I don't take any drugs anymore for that. But I think coffee has the same effect. You know, if you take a stimulant, it has a reverse effect that it would for normal.
Exactly, yep.
So we have to be careful with which ones I. Oh,
Me too, Danielle.
oh, so this is the rum I get for rum cake. So I was asking, it's Myers dark rum. Oh, and then I have fish sauce because I make a lot of Asian food. And look at this, I go out to trim my herbs and I have so many, I have to put bouquets around the house. Because I just.
Wow, what's going on there?
What?
Your rum.
Oh, the rum is I have this, it's an orange rum cake that my mother and I made. I mean, she taught me how to make that from when I was 5. I'll show you the book. I have like 6 copies of this now because I send them around. If somebody wants a copy of this book, I'll show it to you. Hold on. This was from I think this is a 52. There were several versions. Oh, this is the one, this is 1952.
What's the name of the book, Mel?
This is Mary Mead's Magic Recipes for the Blender.
Oh, neat.
And this has some of the best recipes I've ever eaten. They're just great. And they're all tested. You know, if you don't run into a problem where, you know, you follow all the directions and then you end up with this horrible, inedible mess. These are really good recipes. I'll send you a copy if you want.
No, I was just curious what the name of it was.
No, the thing is I order, when I find something like that, I have like 6 of them now because I wanted to get copies for friends and daughters. Well, I mean, they're also friendly. I'm friendly with my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to run water.
No, I'm good. I was just wondering what it said.
Well, if you're interested, I'll send you a copy.
No, I don't want it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll send my friend, on the channel. I mean, I don't want to talk about other channels. You know who I mean. The lady that I watched to calm down. She collects cookbooks, and she's just like me, like crazy, having cookbooks and loving to read them and stuff.
That's my mother. That's how my mother was. You would not believe it. How many she had. She would just read them.
Oh, it's great. And I have a really good cookbook collection. And you know, when I got really sick, I almost gave the whole thing away. Because you know, when everything's falling apart, you start like tidying up. And so I started to give away all my antiques, my cookbooks. My daughters are like, "Are you out of your mind?" And the fact was, yes, I was. I was out of my mind. So.
That's me too. I got rid of so much stuff. I really did. And it was just this past year that I started buying all this stuff because of some woman here.
Because of what?
So I was just giving everything away. And they were all, Shelley and my dad and my mom were just, why are you doing that? I said, I don't know, I just don't want it.
I know, it's
Now I
weird.
wish I had it, but whatever.
It's like an age thing. Not to say you're as old as I am, but that's what I was worried about. Lisa D.
I'm just nice.
Huh?
Quit acting like you're so freaking old.
Who? I
You.
am.
You're not good.
I never thought of my age until I couldn't do anything. And that's really not my age. It's just because I got run down. And I'm still run down, but at least I'm doing things again. Oh, you know what I did? How I did. Hold on. See, an hour. I should have. Can you see this thing? This.
What is that? A soap thing?
It's a soap thing. And
I
it
guess
was filled with they all of these new granite sinks, they almost all of them have either a hot water dispenser or a soap dispenser or both. So this thing, and my problem with scented stuff, this thing was filled with this horrific stinking perfume.
Hi, Carol Lucy.
I was afraid to even take it out, but I was afraid to drip around the house, and it's just impossible to get rid of it. And so I finally did it. I did it all by myself, and I can't. It normally would take 5 minutes, but I only have one shoulder that doesn't dislocate. It's my right shoulder, but the position and my knees, it's like everything dislocates. So I can't do anything without having major dislocations. But if you look at where this is, it's behind this deep sink, and then right in front of the deep sink is the garbage disposal. So I had zero chance of reaching this without dislocating my shoulder. So okay, so what I have to do is I have to get on the floor, and I couldn't reach it with my right arm, which is the shoulder that I can use without a problem. So I thought, well, if I could slide under the sink on my back, as though I were changing the oil of the car, then I can use my good shoulder. But it's just that if both of your knees and one shoulder dislocate constantly, getting on the floor is not so easy.
Yeah.
So, but I did it. I'm so proud of myself. And so now I have a shiny new thing, and I got rid of that awful old one, and it's all working. And I mean, that was a major accomplishment. And my son-in-law was nervous. He said, "You know what? Please don't do stuff like that by yourself." But the thing is, at least I can. I mean, I couldn't do anything.
Right.
Now I can do these dumb little things, and it makes me happy. So.
Sure. You've come a long way, really.
Oh my God, I know. I can't believe it. I didn't think I'd come back to life, but I did. Okay, so they're all ready to go. Now I have to flush out my machine. Okay, see, I have my 3 bottles.
Oh, wow.
And now I can just go ice them. And then they'll be waiting for me.
Carolyn, you got a super chat?
Oh, thanks, Mimi. Oh, gosh.
Hi, Recliner Detective. Moo, Recliner Detective says, I feel your pain, Moo. I have the same kind of soap dispenser. One has to be a contortionist to refill it.
Yeah, you can't, you can't get under a stupid thing. Like if your hand is up here, then even if you're as tall as I am, my wingspan is 6 feet. but it's not long enough to reach under there and then hold this in place.
Did your
But-
coffee maker just make a really bad sound?
Mine?
Like a ooh, like a big sound?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
mean,
It did, right?
yeah.
Okay, because that scared me. It sounded like a growling, like tiger or a lion, and I didn't know where it was coming from.
No, it was a coffee thing.
I was flushing out the coffee from, I always I run plain water after the coffee so it doesn't dry up in the.
High sensible crime. Both Terry Simpson has been charged with murder and all kinds of. Who's Terry Simpson?
Terry something.
There's never in like a dull moment in crime. Like somebody comes in, oh, so and so has been charged. Okay, who's that?
Hey, I can't believe that cute little boy with the methadone. He's
Yeah.
such a little angel.
Oh,
Who is Terry Simpson?
I don't know. Never heard that name.
Sensible. Who's Terry Simpson?
I'm really sad about my Cupid dollar box.
You're sad about what?
I'm very sad about my Cupid adoption because I'm afraid they would put it down. It was supposed to be in a closed box. I don't even know if these are legit. It's a rose art, but it was only 99 cents. It was supposed to be in a
That
closed
noise right there, was that her coffee maker?
No,
Yeah.
no, my coffee maker's not doing anything.
Well, she's cute.
She's very cute, but not only was the box open,
Horrible.
but it's been sprayed to death with Febreze. And the smell was so bad.
Smell of what?
It smelled real bad. She put Febreze in it, or it was sprayed with
It's
Febreze.
sprayed with air freshener,
Oh,
soaked with it. And I thought, I don't normally buy stuff because people love to spray that stuff on everything. But if it's in a sealed box, it doesn't matter. And this was supposed to be a closed box, but it was all smashed open like that, and it just reeks.
oh.
But I don't think she sprayed inside the box, so I may be able to retrieve this one. Otherwise, I'll have to rehome her with someone who doesn't mind Febreze.
Where'd you get it from, Moo?
On eBay, it was this little orphan. It was 99 cents. So really, all I had to pay was like $6 for shipping. That's why I saved her, but sorry, they felt bad that poor cat have air freshener all over her. That's so unfair.
Why didn't buy just sunscreen?
I have to show you this other thing. See,
She
this,
drove while he
this
rode
is the one
shotgun,
that-
literally, and she was arrested. And who?
Oh,
Wait,
cute. That's beautiful.
Oh, beautiful, Moo.
this is the one that I didn't buy for like a year. She
her
finally came down.
anesthesiologist. When? When did they do it?
What was it, Carolyn?
They killed a 70-year-old woman and murdered her anesthesiologist, and
What?
I don't know. That's what Sensible Crime is saying.
Why?
They got arrested in South Carolina, but the robberies were in St. Louis.
Jeez, never ending. right?
What?
I said it's never ending.
Yeah.
So Moo, you were waiting on that dish to go down in price for a year?
No, I didn't expect that I would end up buying it because I didn't think she'd ever crack. And it wasn't, it's worth what she was asking, but, I mean, not to me. I thought, well, she's gonna give in, but it's signed by these folks signed their work. And she's a really well-known painter. And it's worth the money she was asking, but I have a collection, I don't need to. But I was really happy to get this. It's beautiful and it's in really good shape. It's about 120 years old.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That was spoken like a true mobster, Moo. She was never gonna crack.
I believe, not only did she crack, but she cracked twice. She made two offers, and I refused to give in. The first one was, nope, that's not low enough, sorry. But
I love
it's worth what I paid, that's for sure. But I mean, I'm not trying money on those. When I buy something like that, it's for my collection. So the people that come after me can decide what. But I have some that literally, when I get up in the attic, you won't see. Some of the stuff, they're literally museum pieces. They're so gorgeous and so old, and they look like they were just made, and they're like 150 years old. They're just so perfect. But those are not. That's just because I'm a collector.
Yeah.
Tim the
Toolman Taylor over there.
What?
Tim the Toolman Taylor over
Yeah,
there.
she's doing a good job. I could
Yeah,
use
she's doing a nice job.
Don't mind visiting me.
I hope I'm not missing one little piece.
Now, where's that going?
Well, probably in the basement for the kids' cleats and things like that.
Cool.
You know, their extra shoes, winter shoes, whatever. Jimmy's
Right
shoes.
on.
Jimmy's got a bunch of shoes, you know. What do I do?
You could put your IKEA stuff together in a minute flat.
Yeah. I've got to still put those things that are like IKEA together.
Oh, the one where they sent that to you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That new one. Did they get it to you?
Yep. Yep.
And what about the car? Any news?
Nope. I don't
Good.
think they started it yet.
Is the Camry good?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's good. I don't know what to do. I think I'm missing something. Missing one more.
Have you looked outside yet, Moo?
Oh, thank you. No. See, the
Oh, she
coffee,
almost missed it.
the coffee just overwhelmed every other thought. It's true. I'm not going to go out front again. I don't feel very bombarded by crispy insects.
It's raining.
Oh, okay, Moon. Where'd you go? Oh, it's up there. Let's see. It's behind my oak tree. Oh, now it's looking a little more. I don't see an eclipse.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
I know you can't see it on this camera, but
We can
I
see the
see it going
moon.
over Miami.
no, I mean the color. You can't really see. It has a slightly more rouge than usual, but it's not eclipsing. Gosh, I don't know how you can't really see my stuff out here. I have so many cool Like my snapdragons are like going crazy, but you can't see because it's dark out here. Look at all these little things blooming like crazy. This patio, because they put that super fine mesh. And so I can go out there and not even no ceilings can get through that mesh. Okay, here we go. Bitey cat, bitey. What's that?
Lost over here. Got
There's
lots of
more,
extra
though.
pieces.
Anybody inside? Nope. Here's the piece of these housing choices, even though that's not the unit. Don't forget.
Love your little Golden Girls shirt.
Sassy Darcy got it from me.
I love watching Moo's little lights out there.
Uh-huh.
They hypnotize me.
Yeah, they look
Get me
real
relaxed.
relaxing.
Yes, it is very relaxing. Listen to you ladies from bed.
Oh my goodness.
You have
Oh my goodness, it's 4 a.m. here.
What?
We're gonna be in bed early.
Ah, here's the piece I was looking for.
What?
Nothing, I thought I lost a piece, but I still don't know what goes on top. Hold on.
It's pretty good that you can do that sitting down.
Is that, does that thing have a fixture on the bottom so you can, stack it with another one?
Yeah, you could also, like I saw some lady, she said she was using like 3 on the top of her closet shelves.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I did. I used them for my, my porcelain closet.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a few for shoes and I bought even more to, because I have like 3.5 feet of closet, empty closet space. So I stacked them up in there and they were,
Yeah, see, but I've got to figure out what goes on the top there. Maybe I'm not supposed to put that on the bottom and this one's supposed to go on the top. Maybe something else goes on the bottom here. I don't know.
Oh, Frankie. Where art thou? Sandy was gonna send Frank or Frankie.
Frank. She's like, I think I'd get along really well with Jimmy. I'm like, yeah, so do I. He'd be like, I could just see Jimmy like, we're working again today? I thought we got a lot of work done yesterday.
Don't you need to get home to help Sandy? You know? Okay.
Why don't we take a break?
I don't want to keep you any longer.
Why don't we
That's
take
not
a
right of
rest?
me.
Oh. I think we finish this one. We go have a cup of coffee. It's a good job today. At least we know what we're gonna do. That's a good start. We know what we're gonna do. Let's go get some coffee and just think about what we're gonna do.
I can just see it.
That's how Jimmy is. If he doesn't have someone yak and pull
here's
him.
some iced coffee. This was the one that I had left.
Very nice.
Now I've got to see what to do. What do I do with this?
What's going on tomorrow now?
Same old trying to
That
get,
much, huh?
trying to get stuff done. I probably have like a million blog things coming up that I don't know about. I just started to go through my email and I only got to the 22nd. Now
you hit your microphone. Be careful, because then you're going to go mute again.
Oh gosh, okay. So it looks like I need two little bars. They must be somewhere. 2 little bars. And then I'll be set. I need 2 little bars. 2 little bars. This is what I should do every night, assemble something. I've got a lot of things that need to be assembled. Should be the assembly part of the night.
Yeah, do your assembly.
I need 2 more things.
I love my son-in-law so much. He's taking he's
Oh, here it
finishing
is.
a whole bunch of school right now, but he's taking off 2
Found it.
months. He's gonna be over here helping me with this crazy stuff here. Assembling, he assembles like crazy. So good at this.
That's nice.
Really is.
There we go. Another one. Okay. This came today and it's assembled today. That's a good job.
And Jimmy's going to go, good job, honey.
Yeah, right? Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay,
Good for you.
good for me. Done. Let's see. And there's extra pieces too. Okay.
Well, now wait a minute. There's
What?
extra pieces.
Yeah, I guess in case something breaks or something.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're extra pieces. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All we see is your lips.
Oh. Huh. I would like to get some more to put on the tops of my closet. Three, because
Where'd
there's,
you get it, Amazon?
yeah, I did. Should go look, because I got the coupons from Fight Pond. Get some more. Put this one. Oh. Shut up for a second until I can move. I gotta get my keyboard. I see something.
Now, that's good size.
It is. Okay, let me see something here. Extra pieces. Hi, it's Bank. Hi, Carol Lucy. No, extra pieces is good, Carol Lucy. It's just in case something happens. It's extra pieces. Extra pieces. You know what? If you had a bunch of dolls, they look like bunk beds, don't they?
Yeah.
For the little, you could put little
Or they
mattresses.
could be in barracks if
Yeah,
they were in the military.
yeah. You're over there in that bunk. Okay.
Or a prison. Take your pick.
Even though it's cloudy, the
Yeah.
sky is bright.
Are you outside?
No, I just looked out my bedroom window.
Are you there with Davy Poo?
It's raining, not real hardly. Cloudy, but the sky is bright. It's kind of weird. I like it.
Danielle.
Huh?
Danielle goes, like it falls apart because those pieces
cute
are
ones, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. My gosh, there's a lot of pieces there. Why would they give you so many?
No, here it's just four things. 5. No, 4. 3 of these connector pieces and one
All
piece
right.
at the top.
It's a nice size, actually. It's bigger than what I thought.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Mama T-Belly's here saying hi.
Hi, Mama T Belly. What is this thing on Google? What is this, like some kind of weird
And
thing?
Stephen.
I'm gonna hang up in a couple minutes.
Okay, Scooter.
Right. Oh, MG.
OMG.
Okay, Scooter. All right, Scooter. Everybody heard you. You hate everyone. We all know.
Oh boy, I get no respect.
Okay, Rodney.
That's what you need to start calling me.
Fire lanterns. I wonder how
When
big
your
they are.
lights move, they're getting me
What?
nice and sleepy.
Are they-
I'm loving
Are
it.
they putting you under?
Yeah. Got me all relaxed. Nice and comfy. Do the cats ever try to mess with those?
Do what?
Do the cats ever try to mess with the lights?
Oh, I have to, anything like that with wires, I have to make sure they don't get near them. Because those have really skinny wires,
Mm-hmm.
and they like to bite skinny wires. They don't care about, what they like is skinny wires on fairy lights, and then like charger wires on the most expensive charger wire. They don't care about the cheap ones, but if you have a $25 cord on your Apple, for your iPhone charger, those they have to eat. Did I show you my things that stop them from eating my cords? I don't know if you can see.
That's cool. I just want to say thank you, Mimi, Forsyth. Good night to you. And Carol Lucy.
Good night, Mimi.
And
Carol Lucy.
Fantastic. No, I don't have a regular thing. I just go on my channel when I get the urge.
Look, if anybody else has trouble with pets chewing on their iPhone cords, there are these coils, and they do not like to bite them. I have not had one charger casualty since they started wrapping the wires.
Oh, Lisa D should see those for the bunny.
Yeah, I don't think that, the bunny might, the thing is, even if the bunny was attracted, there's usually enough time to, prevent, you can catch them before they have time to really do some huge damage.
No, I was saying good night to you, Mimi Forsyth. You told me good night. I was just saying good night back. I know you're not going to bed. I was just saying me.
You were just saying.
How's Dave's mouth?
Oh, it's better.
Can you find out what it was?
No.
He won't go to the doctor. He doesn't go.
I don't either. I gave up on those people.
No. See, they tried to
Oh, Lisa D's
freak
here.
me out. What?
Lisa D's here.
Lisa
Lisa
D,
D.
look at the cardboard scratching house.
It's not on purpose, Lisa D.
I know.
You're just up and I'm just wanting to go to bed.
I know.
That's
She does it all the
only
time.
reason.
She does it all the time.
That's the only reason, girl. I gotta get some sleep. You've had yours. You done had yours. Carol, Lucy wants to know if you have any updates on the cash Gernon case.
No,
She
there's
did,
no update. I did it in the
Today,
beginning.
didn't you?
Yeah, I went in there just that the father supposedly wants to go to the funeral services or something, and they don't want him there. But how would he not be arrested? I mean, it just doesn't even make sense.
Daniels. I know.
What'd she
You've done
say?
that, yours.
What'd she say?
Lisa said she's just teasing.
Well, you know what I said, Danielle repeated it. She goes, "You've done had yours."
Your sleep. That odd.
When I
word.
said that to Lisa D, that she, already had her sleep.
Right.
I hope Lisa D is watching Lila go to town on the scratching house.
Did you see Scooter's cat has a scratchy house?
No,
Moo, not scratchy.
that's Moo, Davida.
What did I say?
Scratchy.
Moo. I mean, you said Scooter.
Oh, Moo.
That's okay, Scooter and I share.
I'm sorry.
Scratchy.
Yeah, we do share Fry.
Yeah, we have joint custody of 5. We're having visitation issues because of the Ickies.
Yeah.
Danielle says Moo's cat, not Scooter.
Danielle's a little cheeky.
All right. Well.
Okay, here we
My
go.
eyes are
Hurry up.
closing.
1, 2, 3, 5.
So, at least I got that done.
It
And
looks nice too.
tomorrow I'm going to assemble something else.
Oh, yay.
It'll be a
Okay.
new part of the show. What is Carolyn going to assemble tonight? Tonight I did a shoe rack and it was a success.
Yes, it was.
Can't say
Yeah.
tomorrow night will be the same. All right. God bless you
All right,
guys. Love you
everyone.
guys. Prayers for all that need them. See you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you to the moderators. Bye.